procession visiting vice chancellors from other institutions. I can see the University of Abuja, Federal University, Lafia. We welcome visiting vice chancellors from sister institutions to the 8th combined convocation ceremonies of the Nasarawa State University, taking place here today, Saturday, the 11th day of April 2026. It's a double celebration for us. The university marked its 25 years of existence. Is on. I'd like to appeal to our graduating students to please settle down. Please settle down. Our graduating students to please settle down. The procession is already on. It means we are off with the ceremonies. Please let's settle down. Let's go back to our designated tents or stands, as the case may be. Can we please settle down? The procession is on. It means the convocation is official. Let's go back to our designated stands, please. Cut the pictures for now. There'll be time for pictures, please. We welcome vice chancellors and heads of institutions that are here to join Nasarawa State University on this beautiful moment of its 8th combined convocation. Universities, polytechnics, colleges of education, sister tertiary institutions that are here, you're most welcome. VCs, DVCs, heads of sister tertiary institutions that are here, polytechnics, colleges of education that are here to celebrate with Nasarawa State University on its 8th combined convocation ceremony. I'd like to welcome each and everyone. We have a long list of like I said, the ladies are giving me joy. It's beautiful to see you. Encourage most of us that indeed there is wisdom, there is impactfulness, and we can make it. and the ladies should not be left behind, begging and asking. Can we please rise? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Chancellor's procession. Can we please rise? We have the governing council members, the university librarian, the registrar, the DVCs. We have admin, academic, in this order. And coming up, we have a very beautiful, hardworking Vice Chancellor, Professor Saada Tulima. We have the Pro Chancellor, Professor Atahiru Jiga. The Pro-Chancellor, Professor Atahiru Jiga, the Chancellor, His Royal Highness, the Emir of Kefi and Vice Chairman, Nasarawa State Council of Chiefs, the visitor to the university, His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Nasarawa State Engineer Abdullahi Sule, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers, fellow Nigerian Institute of Public Relations, and Chairman Central Governors Forum, the Senator representing Nasarawa West at the National Assembly, Senator Ahmed Aliyu Wadada Sarkinyakin Kafi. In that order, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, like I said, this event is kicking off firsthand. We have processions all here, and I would like to appeal to the graduating students to please go back to your tent. This event is starting off. We have the national, the state, and Insuk anthems. Jama'a kowa ya mike kan kafan shi. Amin mike. Remain standing for Nasarawa and please.
Nasarawa, the land of our pride. home of solid minerals, rich in culture and agriculture. Though we differ in tongues, we are undivided and steadfast. A land our forefathers strived for in hard work and dedication of our great heroes. A legacy we shall cherish forever, a land of promise we thrive.
Thank you. We're going to take the first stanza of the national anthem as our national prayers. Can we go after the count of three together? 1, 2, 3, go. O God of all creation, grant this our one request. Help us to build a nation where no man is oppressed, and so with peace and plenty, Nigeria may be blessed. Good morning, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 8th Combined Convocation Ceremony of Nasarawa State University.
Your Excellency, Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, President of the United Republic of Tanzania, Your Excellency, Engineer Abdullahi A. Sule, Executive Governor of Nasarawa State and visitor to Nasarawa State University, Kefi, Your Excellencies, visiting governors, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, the Right Honorable Speaker of the Nasarawa State House of Assembly, Dr. Danladi Jatau, the Executive Secretary of the National Universities Commission, here ably represented, members of the State and National Assembly, members of the Federal and State Executive Council here present, heads of federal and state boards and parastatals, secretary to the government of Nasarawa State, the founder of Nasarawa State University, Kefi, His Excellency, distinguished Senator Abdullahi Adamu Turakin Kefi, His Royal Highness, Dr. Shehu Chindoya Musa III, Emir of Kefi and Chancellor to Nasarawa State University, Kefi, the Pro-Chancellor of Nasarawa State University, Kefi, Professor Atahiru Muhammadu Jega, the Vice-Chancellor of Nasarawa State University, Kefi, Professor Saadatu Hassan Liman, members of the Governing Council of Nasarawa State University, Kefi, principal officers of the university, visiting vice-chancellors and heads of other tertiary institutions here present today, the chairman, Committee of State-Owned Universities, chairman of local government councils, their Royal Highnesses, emirs and chiefs here present, their excellencies, former governors, former members of the National and State House of Assemblies, honorary degree recipients, professors of Nasarawa State University, Kefi, and visiting professors here present today, members of staff and students of Nasarawa State University, Kefi, very distinguished invited guests, parents and guardians, members of the press. It is with great honor and profound joy that I welcome you all to this historic occasion of the 8th Combined Convocation Ceremony and the 25th anniversary of Nasarawa State University, Kefi. It is at this juncture that I want to most respectfully invite the Registrar of Nasarawa State University, Kefi, Dr. Bala Isiaka Ahmed II, to further with proceedings of this convocation ceremony. The Registrar, sir.
The President, exactly at 11 o'clock, so start testing the system. Again, the whole virtual system is please quickly. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Your Excellency, Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, the President of the United Republic of Tanzania, Your Excellency Engineer Abdullahi A. Sule, the Executive Governor of Nasarawa State and visitor to Nasarawa State University, Kefi, Your Excellencies, visiting governors, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Your Excellency Dr. Emmanuel A. Akabe, Deputy Governor of Nasarawa State, the Right Honorable Speaker of the House of Representatives is being expected, Dr. Tajuddin Abbas, the Right Honorable Speaker of Nasarawa State House of Assembly, Dr. Dalla Dijatau, the Chief Judge of Nasarawa State, Justice Aisha Bashir, the Executive Secretary of National Universities Commission, members of the State and National Assembly here present, members of the Federal and State Executive Council, heads of federal and state boards and parastatals, Secretary to the Government of Nasarawa State, the founder of Nasarawa State University, Kefi, His Excellency, Senator Abdullahi Adamu Turakin Kefi, His Royal Highness, Dr. Shehu Chindu Musa III, Emir of Kefi, and Chancellor to Nasarawa State University, Kefi, the Pro-Chancellor of Nasarawa State University, Kefi, Dr. Tahiru Muhammad Jega, the Vice Chancellor of Nasarawa State University, Kefi, Professor Saadatu Hassan Liman, members of the Governing Council, principal officers of the university, visiting Vice Chancellors and heads of other tertiary institutions, the Chairman Committee of State-owned Universities, the Chairman of Local Government Councils, His Royal Highness, Justice Mohammed Sidi Baghe I, Emir of Lafia and Chairman, Nasarawa State Traditional Council, their Royal Highnesses, Emirs and Chiefs here present, their Excellencies, former governors, former members of the National and State Houses of Assembly, honorary degree recipients, professors of Nasarawa State University and visiting professors here present, members of staff and students of Nasarawa State University, very distinguished invited guests, parents and graduates, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is my honor and pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, to, on behalf of the Governing Council and Senate, invite all of you to the 8th Combined Convocation Ceremony of Nasarawa State University, Kefi. You are welcome and we appreciate your attendance. Your Excellencies, the honorable visitor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Nasarawa State University law empowers the university to award degrees and other distinctions, as well as award prizes and other titles. The law also provides that the Chancellor shall preside over all meetings of the convocation held for the purpose of awarding degrees. May I therefore most respectfully invite the Chancellor to constitute this assembly as the convocation of Nasarawa State University, KEFI, for the award of postgraduate diplomas, master's degree, Doctor of Philosophy, and honorary degrees, and to declare the convocation lawful. The Chancellor, sir.
Your Excellencies, our dear visitor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, by the authority vested in me as the Chancellor, I hereby constitute this assembly as the convocation of Nasarawa State University, KEFI, for the purpose of awarding bachelor's, postgraduate, and honorary degrees. I hereby declare the convocation open.
Nigerian Television Authority, the NTA, is glad to present to you the live broadcast of the 8th Combined Convocation Ceremony and the 25th anniversary ceremony of the Nasarawa State University, KEFI, popularly known as Nsuk. My name is Mbigyo Dera Ngarbu. I would be your guide throughout this program. The institution prides itself today to be graduating over 25,000 students and honors 83 first-class degree holders in various academic fields. KEFI
Present to the convocation the visitor of Nasarawa State University, KEFI, His Excellency
as Kapim Magaji Yamusa, which is about 58 kilometers from the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, north-central Nigeria. The Nasarawa State University KEFI was established in 2001 under the Nasarawa State Law Number 2 of 2001 as passed by the State House of Assembly. The university, which was founded on the philosophy of the belief in excellence, creativity and productivity, and freedom of conscience. Which was founded on the philosophy of the belief in excellence, creativity, productivity, and freedom of conscience for the advancement of individual and humanity, was the vision of the founder, the then Governor, Senator Dr. Abdullahi Adamu, who was the first democratically elected governor of Nasarawa State. The institution kicked off academic activities officially in February 2002. The academic institution known today as Nasarawa State University, KEFI, was formerly housing the School of Preliminary Studies, KEFI, a premier institution in the 1980s, which also gave way to the establishment of the College of Arts, Science and Technology, CAST, and was finally converted to be the takeoff premises of the now Nasarawa State University, KEFI, through the foresight and visionary leadership of the founder, the then governor of Nasarawa State, Senator Dr. Abdullahi Adamu, who sought to bridge the literacy and academic gap in the state. The then governor prioritized the admission of Nasarawa State indigenes whose pioneer graduates were not just given automatic admission upon qualifying, but
Excellency, Engineer Abdullahi Alhaji Sule, the Executive Governor of Nasarawa State, Your Excellencies, visiting state governors, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Nasarawa State, the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of Governing Council of Nasarawa State University, KEFI, the Vice Chancellor, Nasarawa State University, KEFI, visiting Vice Chancellors, members of the Governing Council and Senate, principal officers of Nasarawa State University, KEFI, distinguished invited guests, staffs and students, parents and guardians, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. It gives me great pleasure, as I am sure it does to all of you, to witness this momentous day, the 8th Combined Convocation Ceremony and Silver Jubilee Anniversary of Nasarawa State University, KEFI. This esteemed institution stands as a beacon of knowledge and remain the pride of KEFI Emirate and Nasarawa State as a whole. I warmly welcome each and every one of you to this auspicious occasion. Today's gathering is not merely a celebration of academic achievement, but also a reflection of our shared commitment to knowledge, discipline, and service to humanity. To our distinguished guests, parents, guardians, and friends of the university, I extend a heartfelt welcome. Your presence today brings joy, value, honor, and vigor to this event. To our graduating students, I offer my sincere congratulations. This moment is the true reward for your hard work and perseverance, as well as testament to the enduring commitment of this great institution to learning, research, and service. You have worked with dedication, endure sleepless night, and remain steadfast in your pursuit of knowledge. Today marks a new beginning, a call to apply your education for the progress of our country and upliftment of our community. Remember, academic excellence is not measured solely by certificate, but by the positive impact you make in society. The knowledge you have gained is a sacred trust. Use it wisely with integrity, humility, and wisdom. Our youth remain the nation's great asset. I urge you to be bold, innovative, and disciplined. Embrace technology, entrepreneurship, and service. The future belongs to those who combine intellect with character. To the management and staff of this university, extend my deepest appreciation. Your unwavering commitment continue to uphold the vision of building a center of excellence where knowledge meets purpose and young minds are nurtured to lead this conscience and courage. As Chancellor of this noble university, I call on all stakeholders, the government, development partners, alumni, and members of the university community to continue supporting this great institution. Let us redouble our investment in education, research, and innovation so that Nasarawa State University may continue to produce graduates who contribute meaningfully to our nation's progress. May Almighty Allah and bless our graduates, strengthen our university, and guide our leaders to continue supporting education sector as the cornerstone of development, peace, security, and progress in every regard. Please allow me to use the opportunity and my position to congratulate His Royal Highness Odio Yankwa of Panda and also the Secretary to the Government of Nasarawa State for graduating with PhD. Congratulations. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
In the bid to open up Nasarawa State University to the country and the world at large, at inception, the dynamic and visionary founder and then governor, Senator Dr. Abdullahi Adamu, invited the then President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Olusegun Obasanjo, to attend the first convocation of the Nasarawa State University KEFI in 2006, which has left tremendous positive impact to the academic institution. Since then, Nasarawa State University has become an academic hub, highly sought after by academic seekers. The university operates 4 campuses. The main campus in KEFI houses the administrative headquarters and the faculties of administration, arts, law, social sciences, natural and applied sciences, education, and environmental sciences.
The visitor to Nasarawa State University, KEFI, Your Excellency, the Governor of Nasarawa State, the Chancellor of Nasarawa State University, Your Royal Highness, the Emir of KEFI, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I stand on the protocol already established. It gives me great pleasure to stand before you today on this occasion of the 8th combined convocation ceremony of Nasarawa State University, KEFI. Convocation is always a moment of reflection and gratitude, a celebration of ideas, perseverance, and the unyielding human spirit that drives progress. Today, we celebrate not just the success of our graduates, but also the collective journey of a university that has risen steadily in the last 25 years to national, global prominence through dedication, sacrifice, and visionary leadership. Let me begin by paying a tribute to a person who was the chairman of the technical committee for the foundation of this university, who subsequently became the vice chancellor and also at some other point as the pro-chancellor. Your Excellencies, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to pay heartfelt tribute to a distinguished scholar, a nation builder, and an elder statesman, the late Emeritus Professor David Adamu Beki. May his soul rest in peace. Emeritus Professor Beki was not merely part of this university's story. He was one of its foundation stones. As chairman of the steering committee for its establishment, he laid the intellectual and administrative groundwork upon which this institution stands today. He went on to serve as the pioneer vice-chancellor, nurturing the university through its formative years with rare discipline, humility, and foresight. Even after retirement, he continued to guide this institution as Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of the Governing Council, offering wisdom and encouragement until his final days. May his soul rest in peace. Emerita Professor Beki's passing is a profound loss to the Nigerian academic community and to the Nasarawa State University and indeed Nasarawa State as a whole. Yet his legacy endures. In every graduate who passes through these walls, in every lecture delivered, and in every milestone this university achieves. Let us therefore honor him, not with silence, but with a renewed commitment to uphold the ideals he lived for, which are integrity, service, and excellence. Once again, I pray God Almighty, may his soul rest in peace. We must also acknowledge the founder of this great university, whose vision is what led to the establishment of this university and to what it has been able to accomplish in the last 25 years. His Excellency, former Governor and distinguished Senator Abdullahi Adamu, deserves commendation and prayers for Allah to continue to reward him for the good work he has done in establishing this university. Let me also acknowledge His Excellency Engineer Abdullahi A. Sule, the Governor of Nasarawa State, for his unwavering support and his administration's support for the transformation of this university. Your investment in infrastructure, your prioritization of staff welfare, and your belief in research and innovation have strengthened our foundation for sustainable growth. On behalf of the Governing Council, I express our profound gratitude. You have demonstrated that when the government invests in knowledge, it secures the prosperity of its people and indeed the progress and development of our community. Permit me also to commend our Vice Chancellor, Professor Saadatu Hassan Liman, for her visionary leadership and tireless commitment to excellence. Under her administration, Nasarawa State University has recorded remarkable progress, new faculties and programs, expanded research frontiers, and greater international visibility. The university's impressive performance in the 2024 Times Higher Education ranking is very commendable and largely because of her initiatives and commendable work. Nasarawa State University was ranked 36th in Sub-Saharan Africa, 8th in Nigeria, and the 2nd among state universities. And this stands as a testament to her leadership and her dedication to academic excellence. Of course, the staff of the university also deserve commendation for these achievements. I would like to say that the council of this university, under my humble self as its chairman, recognize that human resources are the greatest asset, and therefore we are resolute in our commitment to staff welfare, professional growth, and institutional stability. These are things that the Vice Chancellor focuses upon, and we all are prepared to continue to support her in ensuring that there is peace, there is stability, and there is contentment with regards to welfare of staff and students in this university. We recognize that the motivation of staff determines the quality of teaching, of research, and of service delivery. Therefore, we will continue to strengthen systems that reward merit, ensure transparent promotion processes, and improve working conditions. Council will also sustain industrial harmony, promote open dialogue with all categories of unions, and explore innovative funding mechanisms to enhance welfare packages. It is our firm belief that when staff are valued, respected, and supported, the university's productivity and reputation will continue to soar. While we celebrate today's progress, our work is far from complete. Sustaining growth requires discipline, creativity, and collaboration. The Council will continue to provide the policy direction that supports the promotion of transparency, accountability, and efficiency. We are committed to attracting new partnerships, strengthening industry linkages, and deepening research commercialization, all aimed at positioning the Nasarawa State University as a global knowledge hub anchored on local as well as international relevance. To our graduating students, I say congratulations. You have carried the torch of diligence and perseverance through the years you've been here. Now, you are being entrusted with a greater task to take the values of knowledge and service into the wider world. Remember the wisdom of our forefathers. He who learns must teach. He who is lifted must also lift others. Use your education not just for personal advancement, but as a force for change in your community and in our country. In conclusion, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate this convocation, let us draw strength from our past, pride in our present, and a faith in our future. The legacy of Emeritus Professor Beki reminds us that institutions endure only when leaders act selflessly and when communities invest in a shared purpose. On behalf of the Governing Council, we reaffirm our unwavering support to the visitor, our full cooperation with the Vice Chancellor, and our dedication to continue with the growth of this university for global relevance. Together, we shall sustain this university as a fortress of learning, a sanctuary of integrity, and a beacon of hope for generations to come. Congratulations once again to our graduating students, to the entire university community, and we thank all our distinguished invited guests who have honored our invitation and are here with us today. Thank you very much.
I said earlier, the university operates 4 campuses. The main campus is in Kefi, while the second campus is located in Lafia, the state capital, housing the Faculty of Agriculture. The third campus is the Gudi campus, housing the Faculty of Engineering, while the fourth campus is Pianco campus, which serves as the Center for Remedial Studies, Continuing Studies, and the IGMB. The university caters for both full-time and part-time students. It offers comprehensive academic and support services, including undergraduate and postgraduate degrees across 10 faculties, open and distant learning, research-focused institutes. Key services include health services, ICT support, library facilities, and specialized consultancy, also known as the UNSU Consult for Community and Professional Development. Now I take you back to the podium.
In view of the exigency, she's right now seated in her hallowed office in Tanzania, waiting for the conferment. We have already given her 11 o'clock, and she's ready for the conferment. In view of this, we're going to tinker with the order of proceeding to call upon the president for the conferment before we continue. Thank you. Your Excellencies, the Chancellor, sir, the Nasarawa State University, Kefi, on the recommendation of the Senate and with the approval of Council, has found Her Excellency Samia Suluhu Hassan, President of the United Republic of Tanzania, worthy to be conferred with Honorary Doctor of Letters, Honoris Causa of Nasarawa State University, Kefi. I therefore call upon the orator to present the candidate for the award of honorary degree. Before the orator comes, let me also say that this is the first time Nasarawa State is conferring honorary degree on a foreign president. In view of her status as the president of the United Republic of Tanzania, when Council, Senate and Council were considering the nominations, the following facts about Madam President came to the fore. The Senate and Council of Nasarawa State University considered the nomination of Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan for the following reasons. 1, that she is the first female president of the United Republic of Tanzania. 2, that she is the second female president on the African continent. 3, that she has served as the Vice President of the United Republic of Tanzania. And 4, as the President, she has demonstrated transparency, accountability, and probity, and has been able to turn around the economic fortunes of Tanzania. In recognition of her sterling leadership qualities, her courage and doggedness, President Samia Suluhu Hassan is a recipient of 4 honorary degrees conferred on her by different institutions, both within and outside Tanzania. She has earned national and international honors in that order. It is for these impressive credentials that the Senate and Council of Nasarawa State University, Kefi, found Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan as the duly qualified to be conferred with honorary doctor degree of Nasarawa State University. Thank you for accepting President Suluhu Hassan for this conferment. I now have the honor and privilege to invite the University Erotive.
May I invite the honorary graduates to be present for this conferment. Citation of Her Excellency Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, President, United Republic of Tanzania. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, history sometimes whispers before it roars. And in March 2021, history called quietly but firmly on a calm and steady woman from Zanzibar to lead a nation of over 60 million people. That woman was Her Excellency Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, a leader who did not seek history, but stepped into it with destiny as demanded. Born on the islands of Zanzibar, her story is not only a sudden rise to power, but of patient service, from ministerial roles in Zanzibar to member of parliament to vice president, and then, in a moment that changed Tanzania forever, she became the first female president of Tanzania. Not through noise, not through drama, but through duty. When she assumed office, the world was uncertain. Tanzania was cautious, and expectations were heavy. But with calm courage, she opened Tanzania back to the world, reversed COVID-19 policies, reconnected the country to global partnerships, and restored international confidence in Tanzania. That quiet decision will go on to save lives, rebuild trust, and reopen Tanzania's place in the global community. Under her leadership, Tanzania's economy began to rise steadily, growing from 69.7 billion in 2021 to 85.42 billion in 2023. Not just as numbers on paper, but as roads built, schools improved, hospitals strengthened, and opportunities expanded for ordinary Tanzanians. But perhaps her most powerful legacy is not only in GDP figures or international honors. It is in the young girl of Africa who now believes that leadership is not a male title, but a human responsibility. By appointing more women into leadership and governance, she has not just changed the government, she has changed imagination. Today, Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan stands not just as president, but as a symbol of calm strength, of quiet reform, of diplomacy over noise, and of history written not by the loudest voice, but by the steadiest hands. She is a reformer. She is a bridge builder. She is a history maker. She is Her Excellency, Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, President of the United Republic of Tanzania.
Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Joshua, are we ready? Are we ready? The Chancellor, sir, I present to you Her Excellency Samia Suluhu Hassan for the award of honorary degree of letters, honoris causa. But before the conferment, we'll run the national anthem of the United Republic of Tanzania, the national anthem. The representative of the president is invited to the dais. I now invite the Chancellor to make the confirming. The Chancellor, sir.
By the powers conferred on me as the Chancellor and on the authority of the Senate and Council, I confer on her the degree of Doctor of Letters, Honorary Causa of Nasarawa State University, Kefi, with all the rights and privileges thereto. Congratulations, Mrs. President.
I now invite Her Excellency, the President of the Federal United Republic of Tanzania, to please respond. Madam President, ma'am.
Your Excellency Abdullahi Audu Suley, Executive Governor of Nasarawa State, His Royal Highness Al-Hajj Dr. Shehu Usman Chido ya Musa III, Chancellor of the Nasarawa State University, Professor Al-Tahir Muhammad Jega, Professor Chancellor of the Nasarawa State University, Professor Saadatu Hassan Liman, Vice Chancellor of the Nasarawa State University, members of the Governing Council, members of the teaching community, honorable ministers, members of the National Assembly, members of the Diplomatic Corps, distinguished guests, dear graduates, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's good afternoon. I'm honored to address you on this auspicious occasion, marking the 25th anniversary of the distinguished Nasarawa State University. At the outset, I convey my sincere apology for not being able to join you physically, but I'm truly grateful for the opportunity to participate virtually in this historic celebration. It is worth mentioning that this innovation. I, therefore, take this opportunity to warmly commend the leadership of the Nasarawa State and the university community for its resilience, growth, and impressive achievements recorded over the years since its establishment. Indeed, from its humble beginning to its current standing, the university has distinguished itself as a center of learning, custodian of academic knowledge, and a beacon of hope for future generations. Chancellors, Vice Chancellors, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank the Chancellor for the kind words you said about me and my dear country in the citation. In a very special way, I wish to thank the Governor of Nasarawa State, the Chancellor, the Vice Chancellor, the University Council, as well as the academic staff, and the entire Nasarawa State University community as a whole for nominating me for the prestigious honorary doctorate degree. Thank you very much. I must admit that I was surprised when I received the letter from His Excellency Abdullahi Sule, Governor of Nasarawa State, informing me of the conferment. What really warmed my heart is that the award is conferred upon me in recognition of my enormous contribution to the development of African continent. In this regard, I receive this distinguished recognition with a great sense of humility and appreciation. I am mindful that this honor is not mine alone. Rather, it reflects the collective efforts and aspirations of the people of my country. It is indeed a tribute to our shared commitment to progress, cooperation, and the advancement of humanity. In this respect, I dedicate this award to the people of the United Republic of Tanzania, my predecessors and peers who have mentored, supported, and guided me over the years to earn the recognition of this esteemed university. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, on this special occasion, allow me to briefly share with you my leadership journey, hoping that it will inspire young women of Nasarawa and across the African continent to strive for greatness and not settling for less. As some of you might be aware, I come from a modest family background, raised in a simple village environment where life was defined by humility, hard work, and strong community values. My early schooling in Zanzibar exposed me to the realities faced by many young girls, including limited access to resources and societal expectations that often confined women to traditional roles. These experiences shaped my resolve to challenge such limitation, not only for myself, but for others as well. My journey into public service began at a relatively young age when I joined government in service in Zanzibar. I started in junior administrative roles and rose throughout the ranks of public administration, governance, and service delivery, where I gained massive experience. These formative years in government were crucial as they allowed me to greatly understand the needs of ordinary citizens and the importance of responsive leadership. My transition to national leadership came when I was elected as the Vice President of the United Republic of Tanzania in 2015. This role broadened my perspective, allowing me to engage constructively on national and international issues at a higher level. In March 2021, following the demise of my predecessor, I assumed the office of president, becoming the first woman to lead Tanzania. Throughout my journey, I've remained deeply committed to the empowerment of women and girls and creating opportunities for others. I have consistently advocated for women's inclusion in leadership, education, and economic activities, knowing fully that no society can achieve its full potential while leaving half of its population behind. I believe that my humble journey and active involvement in the women's and children's well-being is what motivated the African Union Summit in February this year to appoint me as a champion for maternal and child health. I have also served as a champion of African Continental Free Trade Area on women and youth in trade and a champion of clean cooking energy in Africa. Your Royal Highness, Chancellor of the Nasarawa State University, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I'm convinced that my story is not unique to me alone. It represents a wider spectrum of experiences that women encounter in their fully daily routines. It is also a testament to the belief that regardless of one's beginnings, it is possible to rise and serve at the highest level. Indeed, I carry with me the lessons of my upbringing and the responsibility to inspire future generations to dream, strive, and lead. In this context, I accept this honor with a renewed sense of responsibility. I am particularly proud to join the legion of distinguished alumni of Nasarawa State University, including my sister and my friend, Madam Amina Mohammed, Deputy Secretary General of the United Nations, my brother, Mr. Aliko Dangote, as well as my fellow alumni, Alhaji Abdul Samad Rabiu and Dr. Mahmoud Ahmadu. I join other ambassadors of this great institution and will continue to uphold its values wherever I may be, and I look forward to strengthening the bonds between the university and my country in the years ahead. To the leadership of the Nasarawa State University, noting that in its 25 years of existence, the university excels in academic excellency, research, and project management. I have instructed my Minister for Education, Science, and Technology, who is here with me, to engage with your team and explore opportunities for establishing exchange programs, study tours, or any form of partnership that may be mutually beneficial for Tanzania and Nigeria, higher learning institutions, and universities. Your Excellency, Governor of Nasarawa State, Chancellors and Vice Chancellor of the Nasarawa State University, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, in closing, I take this opportunity to extend my heartfelt congratulations to all graduates. Indeed, today marks not only the culmination of your academic journey, but also the beginning of a new chapter of great responsibilities and boundless opportunities. You are graduating from one of the most prestigious institutions in Nigeria. I'm therefore confident that the knowledge and values you have acquired will undoubtedly serve as a solid foundation for your future endeavors and will also motivate you to be the change you want to see in your communities. Finally, I'd like to once again thank you most sincerely for this splendid honor. I wish the Nasarawa State University continued success in the years to come. As you celebrate this Silver Jubilee, I encourage the university to continue striving for excellence, nurturing innovation, and contributing meaningfully to the development of Nigeria, Africa, and the world at large. I thank you very much for your kind attention. Asante sana. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for your very kind intervention. We now proceed with the order of the convocation. I now have the honor and privilege to call upon the Vice Chancellor to address the convocation. The Vice Chancellor, ma'am.
Your Excellency, Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, President of the United Republic of Tanzania, Your Excellency, Engineer Abdullahi A. Sule, the Executive Governor of Nasarawa State, visitor to Nasarawa State University, Kefi, Your Excellencies, visiting governors, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Your Excellency, Dr. Emmanuel A. Akabe, Deputy Governor of Nasarawa State, the Right Honorable Speaker of House of Representatives, the Right Honorable Speaker of Nasarawa State House of Assembly, the Chief Judge of Nasarawa State, Justice Aisha Bashir, the First Senior Advocate of Nigeria in Nasarawa, my dear husband, Hassan Liman, the Executive Secretary, National Universities Commission, members of State and National Assembly, members of the Federal and State Executive Council, heads of federal and state boards and parastatals, Secretary to the Government of Nasarawa State, the founder of Nasarawa State University, Kefi, His Excellency Senator Abdullahi Adamu, the Turaki of Kefi, His Royal Highness Dr. Shehu Chindoya Musa III, Emir of Kefi and Chancellor to Nasarawa State University, Kefi, the Pro-Chancellor of Nasarawa State University, Professor Attahir Muhammad Jega, members of the Governing Council of Nasarawa State University, Kefi, principal officers of the university, visiting vice chancellors and heads of tertiary institutions, the chairman, Committee of State-owned Universities, chairman of local government councils, His Royal Highnesses, His Royal Highness Justice Muhammad C. Dibage, their Royal Highnesses, Emirs and Chiefs, their Excellencies, former governors, former members of national and state assemblies, honorary degree recipients, professors of Nasarawa State University, Kefi, and visiting professors here present, members of staff and students of Nasarawa State University, Kefi, very distinguished invited guests, parents and graduates, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Governing Council, Senate, management, staff, and students, I warmly welcome you all to the 8th Combined Convocation Ceremony and Silver Jubilee Anniversary of the Nasarawa State University, Kefi. UNSUK. UNSUK was established on 24 January 2001 under the Nasarawa State Law number 2 of 2001. The university commenced academic activities in March 2002 following the appointment of an interim administrator, late Emeritus Professor Adamu Beki, who became the founding vice chancellor under the visionary leadership of the first civilian governor of the state, His Excellency Dr. Abdullahi Adamu, CON, the Trachea of Kefi. Currently, UNSUK has 1 college, 2 schools, 11 faculties, 18 centers, 12 institutes, 6 academic directors, and over 60 departments, running 315 programs at both undergraduate and postgraduate levels. Today is a moment of immense gratitude, joy, humility, and satisfaction as we celebrate the academic achievements of our students for the 2022-2023, 2023-2024, and 2024-2025 academic sessions. We will also honor distinguished individuals who have made remarkable contributions to education, research, community service, and national development. The 8th Combined Convocation Ceremony and Silver Jubilee Anniversary. Ladies and gentlemen, according to the KEFI Declaration of 24th September 2012, Convocation Ceremony is an annual formal assembly of the university for a graduation ceremony of its students. It is a cardinal statutory event which provides for the university an opportunity to showcase its graduates and give account on how the institution has fared to its stakeholders. It is held in a solemn and timely manner with prizes awarded to students who excel both in character and knowledge. Your Excellencies, Royal Highnesses, Your Lordships, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, as some of you might have pleasurably witnessed, the program of the Convocation and Silver Anniversary include 1. Muslim special prayers on Friday, 10th April 2026 at UNSUK Central Mosque, which was preceded by the Christian interdenominational service on Sunday, 5th April 2026 at the Chapel of Salvation here in UNSUK. Secondly, medical and environmental sanitation outreaches, which took place on 7th and 8th April 2026. Thirdly, groundbreaking ceremony of 5 endowed projects on Thursday, 9th April 2026 as follows. Number 1, Benga Hashim Research Complex. Number 2, Imani Entrepreneurship Incubation Center. Number 3, Gaza Geology Departmental Library. Number 4, Dr. Mahmoud Ahmad ICT Hub. And number 5, Prince Furniture Workshop and Showroom. Next is the signing of Memorandum of Understanding, which took place on Thursday, 9th April 2026, with 3 higher institutions, namely Federal University of Lokoja, Atiba University Oyo, and Isa Mustafa Agwai Polytechnic, Lafia. Next was the alumni engagement that featured the creation of the Polish Corner and presentation of awards, which took place on Thursday, 9th April. Next was the Silver Jubilee Anniversary Lecture that took place yesterday, which was delivered by Dr. Umar B. Binder on Friday, 10th April 2026 at the Ted Fund Multipurpose Hall of the main campus. The topic of his discourse was From Knowledge to Wealth Creation, Pathway for Revitalizing Nigerian Tertiary Education System. Also, yesterday, Thursday, Convocation lecture was delivered by Professor P.L.O. Lumumba on the topic Education Without Borders, Internationalization of African Universities Education System, Prospects and Challenges. Yesterday also, this morning, we witnessed the commissioning of projects at 9 a.m. and the projects were commissioned by His Excellency, the Visitor to the University, the Governor of Nasarawa State. 4 projects were commissioned today. Next is the award of honorary degrees, honoris causa, to 3 distinguished personalities, namely Her Excellency Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, President of the United Republic of Tanzania, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Ahmad, President of the Nigerian Arabian Gulf Chamber of Commerce, Dubai, UAE. Actually, 2 honorary awards. Then lastly, we will also have the award of higher degrees, postgraduate diplomas, and first degrees for the 2022-23 session, 2023-24 session, and the 2024-25 academic sessions. Appreciation to the Governor and the Visitor. I recall with a deep sense of humility and faithfulness to Allah, the Almighty, when upon consideration of the report of the 5th Governing Council of the University and after consultation on same, the State Governor, His Excellency Engineer Abdullahi A. Sule, exercised the powers conferred on him as Visitor to Unsuk and approved my appointment as the 5th substantive Vice Chancellor of the Nasarawa State University, KEFI, on the 15th April 2024, which I assumed duty on 22nd April 2024. I feel obliged to be eternally grateful, sir. We have to also heartily appreciate His Excellency for the consistent demonstration of paramount interest in the development of Unsuk by embarking on the following through our supervisory ministry, the Ministry of Education, at the behest of the Governing Council. A, constitution of a joint committee of government and the university under the chairmanship of the Deputy Governor, His Excellency Dr. Emmanuel A. Akabe, that addressed issues of funding and infrastructure in the university. The committee has submitted its report and government has started the implementation of the recommendations approved, including the upward review of monthly subventions. Government also has also settled 2023 and 2024 promotion areas and is working on the remaining issues raised by the staff unions. B, approval of the return of the university printing press to the university upon the determination of the concession agreement. C, the construction of 4.5 kilometer asphaltic road at main campus and Shabulafia campus, awaiting the installation of solar street lights to make the project a full package. D, construction of 2 number 10,000 liter solar powered boreholes on main campus by the National Hydroelectric Power Producing Areas Development Commission, Hyperdeck. E, construction of a 4,000 bed space students hostel by Advent Integrated Services Limited, supported by the state government through the Nasarawa State Investment and Development Agency, NASIDA, United Kingdom Nigeria Infrastructure Advisory Facility, UK, NAIF, and the Nigerian Governors Forum, NGF, on public-private partnership, build, operate, and transfer basis. The company has submitted the designs for approval by management upon taking over of the site, reiterating to deliver the building by October 2027 as planned. Next is statistics of graduating students by session, category, and class. In this 8th combined convocation, Unsuk is graduating a grand total of 32,884 students across all levels, comprising of 1,677 PhDs, 8,169 masters, and 2,809 postgraduate diplomas, 20,229 first degrees, and 3 honorary graduates honoris causa. The statistics for the first degree graduates for the 3 academic sessions are as follows, based on faculties, mode of study, and session. Permit me to skip this. In the first degree category of regular students, ladies and gentlemen, in the first degree category of regular students, 82 students are graduating with first class honors across all the faculties, with a ratio of 50-50 between males and females as follows. Did I hear anybody clap? Thank you. Yeah, 50-50. At this point, I would like to passionately appeal to the state government to please consider employing the indigenes of the state among the first-class graduates in the services of the university to incentivize excellence and expand the academic staff manpower base needed to develop the state. The university on its part is awarding a cash prize. The university on its part is awarding a cash prize of 50,000 naira to each of the 82 graduates and another 50,000 to the best 3 graduates in each of the 3 academic sessions, totaling the sum of 4,250,000 naira only. Number 7, achievements recorded in the university within these 3 years. Let me at this junction present to you the notable achievements recorded in the university since the last convocation held in March 2022. Strategic administrative structure. To guide the administration to achieve its statutory mandate, the following projects and programs were embarked upon. A, development of a strategic action plan 2024 to 2029 upon the maturity of the one in place. This document was unveiled by His Excellency the Visitor and other dignitaries at the 4th stakeholders meeting in April 2024. B, appointment of a 3rd Deputy Vice Chancellor as approved by the Governing Council to take charge of research, innovation, and linkages, aimed at strategically boosting research, innovation, internationalization, and alumni affairs. C, the inauguration of bodies that are managing the Amina Mohammed Center for Climate Change. E, establishment of Unsuk Holdings Limited to superintend over a conglomerate consisting of 5 subsidiaries named Unsuk Consol Limited, Unsuk Integrated Farms, Unsuk Global Ventures Limited, Unsuk Printing Press, and Unsuk Hospitality Business Limited. This is with the aim to optimally boost the revenue streams in the system. E, centralization of financial oversight on all directorates, schools, institutes, centers, faculties, departments in the university for effective monitoring and fiscal discipline. Infrastructural development and facility modernization. In addition to the infrastructural facilities provided by the state government mentioned earlier, the university has achieved the following. 1, construction of Solomon Lar Center at the main campus by Honorable Mary Lar in 2022. 2, construction and furnishing of professorial office block, Faculty of Administration main campus by the university in 2022. 3, construction of Institute of Governance and Development Studies main campus by the alumni of the institute in 2022. 4, construction and furnishing of Senate Building main campus by TED Fund 2022. 6, construction and furnishing of 2-number lecture halls building, Faculty of Agri-Life Year by TED Fund 2023. 7, construction and furnishing of Faculty of Medical Science building at the main campus by TED Fund in 2023. 8, construction of block of shops and landscaping of the School of Postgraduate Studies at the main campus by the university in 2023. Number 9, provision of solar street lights at Goody campus by the state government in 2024. Number 10, provision of 3 number 3,000 liters solar-powered boreholes at the Gudi and main campuses by the state government in 2024. Number 11, provision of 2 number 10,000 liters solar-powered borehole at the main campus by Hyperdeck in 2024. Number 12, construction of 4.5 kilometer asphalted road both at the main campus and Shabu campus Lafia by the state government in 2025. Number 13, renovation of students' hostel by the university in 2024 and in 2025. Number 14, construction and furnishing of postgraduate hall block at the Faculty of Agric Lafia by the University PG School in 2025. Number 15, construction and furnishing of lecture theater office complex at the main campus by TED Fund in 2025. Number 16, upgrading of ceremonial road runabout main campus by the university in 2025. Number 18, remodeling of the Uniport UNDP Center by the United Nations Development Program in 2025. Number 19, installation of a 15 kVA solar power project in the Department of Business Administration by the alumni in 2025. Number 20, establishment of a digital learning center at Gudi by NITDA in 2025. Number 21, construction and furnishing of multipurpose hall building at the main campus by TED Fund in 2026. Number 23, furnishing of accounting e-library at the main campus by an alumnus in 2026. Number 24, construction and furnishing of postgraduate lecture hall office for Department of Educational Foundations by the department and the university in 2026. Number 25, remodeling of career service center building by TED Fund in 2026. Number 26 is the construction and furnishing of the alumni secretariat building at the main campus by the alumni in 2026. Number 28, construction and furnishing of the ASR 500-seater lecture hall building main campus by ASR Foundation, which is about 75% completion. Number 29, and lastly, development of 4,000 bed space students hostel building main campus by Advent Integrated Services under PPP BOT and the site has just been handed over. In addition to the above, UNSUK has rented and commissioned and put to use a befitting liaison office at Asokoro, Abuja, serving as a vital link between the university, our postgraduate students, and international partners in facilitating collaboration on projects, disseminating information about research, promoting commercialization and entrepreneurship, and as a point of contact to manage relationships and resolve issues. Next is resource verification, approval, and accreditation of programs. A, approval of new programs. 26 new programs were granted approval from 2023 to date, with 5 programs in 2023 and 18 programs in 2024. B, resource verification. 16 undergraduate programs were successfully resource verified in 2024 and 5 in 2025. C, accreditation of programs by NUC. 73 programs were visited from 2023 to date as per the results below. In 2023, programs visited were 29 and all had full accreditation with only 3 entering. In 2024, 18 programs were presented for accreditation. All the 18 programs were fully accredited and have full accreditation with interim status nil. In 2025, 26 programs were presented, and we are still awaiting the results of that accreditation exercise. D, the university has secured professional accreditation from Council of Legal Education in Nigeria, Town Planners Registration Council of Nigeria, TOPREC, Health Records Officers Registration Board of Nigeria, and Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria, COREN, for 4 programs visited in 2025, named LLB, BURP, PGDURP, and BHIM. Institutional affiliation. From 2023 to date, UNSUC has entered into affiliation with 20 institutions and organizations, which included but not restricted to A, College of Agricultural Science and Technology, Lifia, B, College of Education, Akwanga, C, ERCC Theological Seminary, FAD and IU, D, College of Education, Zuba, E, Federal Polytechnic, Nasarawa, F, Center for Psychological Studies and Services, Ile-Ife, Osun State, G, Benue State Polytechnic, Boko, Benue State, and H, Minhaj University, Lahore, Pakistan. Next is the establishment of faculties, centers, institutes, and academic directorate. Ladies and gentlemen, a new faculty, 1 institute, 4 centers, and 1 academic directorate were established from 2023 to date as follows. A, Faculty of Communication and Media Studies. B, International Center for Excellence and Migration and Humanitarian Development Studies. C, Materials Development Institute. D, Uniport UNDP Center. E, Center for Malaria Research. F, Center for Bioenergy Research. And G, Directorate of Digital Examination and Assessment Management. This directorate was established in a move to recalibrate and upgrade the CBT unit in the 2024-2025 academic session. Next is the Open Distance E-Learning Center. Our Open Distance E-Learning Center commenced operation in 2024-2025 academic session with the students now in 3 streams, levels 100 to 300 level. This is introduction of 3rd semester. This initiative was introduced in the 2023-2024 academic session to assist weak students graduate with their peers and innovation for inclusive learning. The program has been implemented successfully for 2 consecutive sessions now. Next is delivery of professorial inaugural lectures. Ladies and gentlemen, from December 2022 to date, 30 editions of professorial inaugural lectures were delivered from the 29th to 58 editions. Next is special and public lecture series. The university has maintained the academic tradition of presenting lecture series. Under this, we have special lecture series and public lecture series. These lectures are presented by eminent public officers, technocrats, industrialists, and diplomats. Those who made such presentation during this period include A, the Speaker, Federal House of Representatives, Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, who spoke on legislating under pressure, navigating constituent demands, negative public perception, media influence, and realities of lawmaking in Nigeria on 23rd June 2025. B, Hajia Fatima Umar Shinkafi, the Executive Secretary of Solid Minerals Development Fund, who spoke on safe mining, chemicals, and economic diversification on 19th June 2025. C, His Excellency Ambassador Gotira Mignot, the head of the European Union delegation to Nigeria and West Africa, who spoke on the European Union, a reliable partner for Nigeria and the world, on 15th May 2025. D, His Excellency Michel Sian, Polish ambassador to Nigeria, who spoke on benefits of regional integration, the example of Poland, on 15th May 2025. His Excellency Paulo Martins Santos, the ambassador of Portugal to Nigeria, who spoke on educational opportunities within framework of Portugal-Nigeria bilateral relationships on 22nd July 2025. His Excellency Isaac Parashina, the Kenyan High Commissioner to Nigeria, who spoke on leveraging education as a diplomatic capital, pathways for strengthening Kenya-Nigeria collaboration on 5th November 2025. Our next issue is research, commercialization, and patenting. 4 editions of annual research fair exhibition were hosted by the university within the period, with the 9th edition held in July 2025. Nsuk has achieved 2 patents. The first is by the Federal Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment that focus on biopharmacological treatment using local Pakia plant extract, which exhibited strong anti-ulcer, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and hypoglycemic properties. The second one is for the invention of a household water filtering and disinfection device with rechargeable UV sterilization. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm also happy to announce that we just had the 3rd approval of a patent just yesterday, and we are yet to announce that one. But now Nsuk has 3 patents. C, students in the Faculty of Engineering, Gudi campus have fabricated 100 units of students' beds for their use in the hostels, an action that showcased the tangible practical application of the university's motto, knowledge for development. That depicted the victory of vocational excellence and the true beginning of research commercialization within the university. And that goes to show that the university will no longer order for beds, but it will continue to provide its beds by itself. Next is Fund National Research Fund. Nsuk scholars won National Research Fund grant in 2023 and 2025, and they are Moses P. Adoga, Department of Microbiology, with a project titled Molecular Epidemiology, and a novel method for predicting HIV-1 infection. And Taibat Ibrahim, Department of Science Laboratory Technology, with a project titled Development of a New Antimicrobial Peptide Therapy and Androctonus muratanicus scorpion venom to combat methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus infection in Nigeria. Next is Technology Innovation Support Center. The World Intellectual Property Organization in 2023 approved the establishment of Technology Innovation Support Center in Nsuk, aimed to provide the university research community access to information database on current intellectual property applications to guide more focused innovation activities. Next is Information and Communication Technology Transformation. Ladies and gentlemen, one of our strategic objectives is to integrate ICT not only into teaching, research, and innovation in the system, but also our administrative processes. Upon working closely with the ICT team based on the 2023-2027 policy, we have implemented strategic decisions resulting in the accomplishments of the following milestones. A, maintenance of core infrastructure connecting all major buildings on our campuses and setting up core foundation for localized service distribution network. B, expansion of the internet as access to a minimum bandwidth of 1 Gbps, which translates to a remarkable 700% improvement in speed, capacity, experience, and connectivity. C, upgrade of the students and staff portal upgrade of CBT examination software, development of systems on students and staff clearance, biometric authentication and attendance, registry and bursary solutions, journal management, and timetable development. All these assured quality, block financial leakages, and increase revenue drive. D, the development and implementation E, deployment of digital learning center to the Faculty of Engineering Gudi by NITDA. F, Nsuk won the Best State University Award for Innovative Use of Technology in 2024 from the Bureau for Public Service Reforms. Next is strengthening ethical culture and improvement of student support, welfare, and ethical conduct of our students, which have been among our priorities, based on which we recorded the following achievements. A, the renovation of students' hostel across our 4 campuses. B, declaration of a zero tolerance for sexual harassment, extortion, and academic dishonesty, setting up responsive disciplinary committees, and launching sensitization campaigns. D, deployment of the online hostel management system for a more transparent allocation of hostel free from sharp practices. D, active collaboration with Gender Mobile Initiative and the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency to address gender-based violence and substance abuse with a students profiling program headed by a renowned clinical psychologist, even before the NDELA made drug tests a mandatory requirement for admission into tertiary institutions in November 2025. E, revamping the students' transportation system and the procurement of a Toyota Corolla sedan car for the students' leadership. F, successful implementation of the following grants and scholarships amounting to over 3 billion naira. 1, Nigeria Students Loan Fund Scheme. 2, Opay Digital Services Limited Scholarship. 3, Horizon Europe Grant. 4, Erasmus Plus Scholarships and Grants. 5, John Humboldt Fellowships. 6, Fulbright Fellowship, and 7 Commonwealth Scholarships. In addition, Vice Chancellor Scholarship and several local and international grants and fellowships also exist that allowed access to local and foreign grants as well as scholarships. We are deeply grateful for the generous support of our partners and donors in this regard. Next is the students' excellence in outdoor and academic performances. NSUC students have been excelling in academic and extracurricular events, competed in the 2024-2025 academic session, thereby making the university proud. These include A, they excel in the annual Accounting Week quiz competition organized by the Abuja District and Society of ICANN. B, in the North Central Zonal Quiz Competition organized by the Chartered Institute of Personnel Management of Nigeria. C, in the National Inter-University Quranic Recitation Competition, Musabaka. D, at the Nuga Games with silver and bronze medals. E, a 400-level student of environmental management and an Erasmus Plus mobility scholar, authored and launched a book titled The Realities of Life on Campus. F, 2 UNSU graduates, Mr. Najime Tarhide and Mr. Ime Stephen, were honored with the Presidential Awards in recognition of their outstanding contributions in the National Youth Service Scheme. G, our first Erasmus mobility students, Wisdom Ogeneteka, Ofoma, graduated with first-class honors from WSB Academia in Poland. H. AB is a science accounting graduate. Abdurrauf Zainab Moranikeji stood out among the student achievers in the 2024-2025 academic session for winning prizes of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, November 2024 professional examinations. She led the team, participated, and won the annual Accounting Week quiz competition organized by the Abuja District and Society of ICANN. And indeed, as we will come to know later in the program, Zainab emerged as the best overall graduating student across all the 3 sessions we are celebrating today, with a CGPA of 4.90 on a full 5-point scale. A level 400B Science Computer Science student, Adamu Abdulhadi, has emerged the grand prize winner of the Huawei ICT competition and will be presenting Nigeria in China, and this has placed Unsuk and Nigeria on the global IT map. Next is internationalization, partnerships, and global footprint. Ladies and gentlemen, one of our noble achievements is the expansion in international linkages and global partnerships, recording over 100 formalized partnerships within the country and abroad as follows. A, broadening our global reach by signing over 30 new MOUs with Lingaya Vidyapat University, India, Jagiellonian University, Krakow, Michigan University, Central State University, Kansas State University, Delaware State University, universities in Poland, Slovakia, Netherlands, Romania, Sweden, Cuba, Kenya, Tanzania, and Pakistan. UNDP, GIZ in Germany, and the Carnegie African Diaspora Fellowship Foundation, among others. B, the strengthening local foundations in domestic linkages within 7 universities, 2 polytechnics, and 2 colleges of education. C, the connecting of academia with industry, where we have developed academia industry policy linkages with Avatar Lithium Mining and Processing Plant, Asgard Mining Company, Gafen Lithium Industry Limited, and the National Metallurgical Development Center, and the Industrial Training Fund, targeting manpower development in the mining sector. D, securing major international funding, we have successfully won 2 high-profile European Union capacity building for higher education grants worth over 2 billion naira, thereby solidifying our place in the global research community. E, massive giants in global mobility, as our international agenda has grown with over 40 Erasmus Plus students and 12 staff mobilities, making INSUG the #1 beneficiary of such opportunities in Nigeria. We have also formalized 6 key Erasmus agreements with Zelon Agora University, University of Economic Katowice, University of Economics and Innovation in Lublin, University of Agriculture in Krakow, Jagiellonian University in Krakow, and the University of Bari in Apulia, Italy. F, in the spirit of sisterhood and collaboration, UNSUG has offered her slots in the Erasmus Plus students' mobilities to Federal University of Lafia, Federal University of Lokoja, Adamawa State University, Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu University, and Bingham University. G, mentoring of future university administrators. UNSUG has been serving as a training ground for appointment of to position of vice chancellors in the Nigerian university education system. Those appointed as vice chancellors to other universities from UNSUG include 1, Professor Shehu A. Rahman, appointed as Vice Chancellor, Federal University of Gashua and Lafia. 2, Professor Olaemi Akinwumi, just concluded VC-ship of Federal University, Lokoja. 3, Professor M.A. Menoma, appointed Prime University Vice Chancellor, Abuja, or served as the VC. 4, Professor H.K. Ayuba, the present Vice Chancellor of Bingham University, Karo. 5, Professor Musa I. Fodio, the present Anna University, Kuala Plateau State. And those appointed to other principal officers in the universities, polytechnics, and colleges of education include Dr. Noura Muazu Maifata. He is serving as Rector Isa Mustafa Agwai Polytechnic Lafia presently. John Shilo, he is serving as Bossa to Federal University Lokoja. Aisha Abdullahi is serving as Registrar to Finis University Aguada. Musa Zebo Oliver has concluded the Registrarship of College of Agric and Science and Technology Lafia. Tanimu Muhammad is serving as Registrar at Kaduna Polytechnic Kaduna. And Ibrahim Zamani has concluded Registrarship of Isa Mustafa Agwai Polytechnic Lafia. H is Global Recognition, Awards, and Distinguished Honors. 1. The 2024 Times Higher Education Ranking placed UNSUG as the 36th best university in Sub-Saharan Africa, 8th best university in Nigeria, and 2nd best university among state universities in Nigeria. Likewise, in 2025, UNSUG was ranked number 1 on promoting inclusive, equitable, and high-quality education under Sustainable Development Goal number 4. In addition to being the 3rd on Sustainable Development Goal number 1, that is no poverty, and number 9th on SDG 8, that is decent work and economic growth, respectively. 2, 3 of our students have secured UNESCO fellowships to study at the AGH University of Science and Technology at the Poland's top mining university in Krakow. It is worthy to note that UNSUG got highest allocation of UNESCO fellowship slots in 2025 by securing 2 out of the 3 allocations to Nigeria. Additionally, our drive for internationalization has brought significant prestige and fame to the university community as outlined below. 1, individual and institutional acclaim through which the Vice Chancellor of UNSUG was awarded Honorary Professorship of WSEI University and Honorary Diploma of Recognition from Lubelska Akademia, Wice, Poland in 2025. Number 2, high-level African diplomacy through which we conducted missions to Kenya and Tanzania to interact with Her Excellency President Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, Kenyan Minister of Education, Professor P.L.O. Lumumba, and the University of Dar es Salaam, which agreed to partner with us to establish the first Swahili Language Center in West Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, during the period under review, UNSUG also excelled or pioneered or achieved the following. 1, pioneering medical geology. In the year 2025, we were able to commence research and academic activities in the first medical geology research center of the world, named after a founding father of the discipline, Professor Jose A. Centeno. 2, championing capital market studies in Africa. Nasarawa State University has earned the proud position of the host of the first university-based capital market institute in Africa. Next, UNDP Innovation Port. This monothematic innovation hub with a focus on mining is the second only to the one in Zambia across the continent of Africa. Next is access to allied technology. Through our partnerships with the Polish Geological Institute, our researchers now have access to shrimp analytical machine, which is a cutting-edge technology available in only 6 countries worldwide. Next is expert mentorship. We have formally engaged world-renowned authorities as visiting experts, including Professor Bruno Hollis in law, Professor Irena Ponokoska in health, Professor T.C. Davis in medical geology, Professor Paul Bosky in psychology, and Professor Adam Smolinski in mining, with others participating virtually. Next, global networking and visibility. As a leading beneficiary of EU funding in Nigeria, we participated in the UECA networking event in Portugal, which placed INSUC on the global map of femtech and opened doors for further innovative funding. Next, institutional expansion in Poland. Our delegation participated in high-impact engagements with AGH University in Krakow, the Central Mining Institute in Katowice, and the 22nd Special Military Health and Rehabilitation Hospital in Cichocinek to introduce balneotherapy into our medical curriculum, hence opening new frontiers of geomedical resources utilization. Next is driving entrepreneurship and community impact. Ladies and gentlemen, innovation and practical knowledge have remained at the core of our developmental philosophy, based on which our Entrepreneurship Development Center has been repositioned to deliver hands-on skill-based education to students and other clients through new initiatives, including A, digital transformation and innovation, B, resource management and institutional efficiency, C, entrepreneurship development and revenue drive, D, strategic partnership and collaborations, E, institutional linkages and knowledge exchange, F, community engagement and social impact that facilitated creating INSUC EDC Communiversity model, a novel synergy between town and gown to align academic output with real needs of the host community. Lastly, the promulgation of the first edition of bylaws of the Students' Entrepreneurship Multipurpose Cooperative Society Limited for the first time in Nigerian universities by the Department of Entrepreneurship Studies. The EDC now offers training in numerous areas of studies. Next, special donations, endowments to the university. The university has received the following special donations and endowments. A, the Speaker, Federal House of Representatives, Honorable retired Tajuddin Abbas, has endowed a befitting edifice for the Faculty of Administration to house 4 departments. B, distinguished Senator Ahmad Ali Wadada has donated a bus to the Entrepreneurship Development Center. C, the Executive Secretary, Solid Minerals Development for Hajia Fatima Umar Shinkafi, has endowed a professorial chair in medical geology with an annual budget of 50 million naira for 5 years, totaling 250 million naira. D, the national and state offices of the Agro-Climatic Resilience in Semi-Arid Landscapes, ACRISAL, have donated equipment to the Department of Geography and the university, including drones, industrial and giant photocopiers, desktop computers, computer tables with chairs, GIS laboratory equipment, and solar power in the GIS laboratory and in the office of the head of department. E, the Intertech consultants have donated equipment to the Department of Architecture worth millions of naira. F, the Livestock Productivity and Resilience Support Project, LPRES, is constructing a livestock productivity and resilience support building at Shabulafia campus. G, Book 2 Africa, a UK-registered charity organization, has donated 40,000 copies of science books to INSUC, including Medical Geology of Africa, a researcher primer authored by Professor T.C. Davis for distribution to the students. H, NITDA has donated ICT equipment and services worth hundreds of millions of naira. NIMET has built and equipped a weather station for the university, relocated it to a secured site, and re-equipped it with modern weather equipment worth millions of naira. J. Dr. Nasarawa Sani of NIMET has donated a photocopier, a printer, and textbooks to the university students. K. The Federal Ministry of Health has donated the asset purchased by ABT Global under the PMI Evolve project, formerly funded by the United States Agency for International Development, USAID, to the Center for Malaria Research of the university. These assets include computer monitors, laptop computer, tablets, and WHO BioC tubes, mosquito cages, and so many other gadgets that has been donated. Dr. Ahmad Musa Baraden Nasarawa, has endowed an e-library to the Department of Accounting. Dr. Shamsuddin O. Babatunde, the Accountant General of the Federation, has furnished the accounting e-library of the main campus. And the construction of a new Wadan Kawu Gate by Alhaji Kawu Wada, CEO Wada Autos Abuja, O. His Excellency Ambassador Yakubu Musa has built the Alumni Secretariat and awarded scholarship to students. Ladies and gentlemen, next is the inclusive governance and industrial harmony. A hallmark of our administration is inclusive governance and strategic leadership development, upon which we A. Engage university-based staff unions through dialogue and mutual respect. B. Paying keen attention to staff welfare by implementing welfare packages, including staff entitlements such as earn allowances, gratuity, and part-time teaching allowance. Next is staff recognized nationally and internationally. In recognition of the enviable status attained by UNSUG nationally and abroad, our staff have received laurels, thereby improving our visibility and fame during this period of study. A. Professor Nathaniel Gota Gogi, Department of Geology and Mining, appointed a member of the 20-member Federal Government of Nigeria Committee on Geoscience and Geopark program. B. Professor Abdul Majid Yakubu, Department of Animal Science, has been appointed a research fellow by Universitat Diponegoro, UNDIP, Indonesia, for 3 years. C. Muhammad Kabiru emerged as the best doctoral student in University of Agriculture, Krakow in Poland. D. Dr. Taibat Haruna won the best prize on writing grants proposals and fundraising awarded by TED Fund, in addition to TED Fund NRF grant mentioned earlier. E. Dr. Kefas Yunana has won the Best Fawi ICT Academy Instruction Award globally. F. Professor Andrew H. A. Zamani was elected President of Pan-African Psychology Union. G. Professor Emmanuel S. Dandaura led Africa's cultural restitution drive at UNESCO Mondial Cult in Barcelona. H. The Registrar, Dr. Balai I. Ahmad II, the Chairman of Association Registrars of Nigeria Universities, ANU, was elected the pro tem Chairman of the African Universities Registrars Association, AURA. I, the Vice Chancellor, was honored with the following awards from 2024 to date. 1, the Distinguished GovTech Trailblazers Award 2024 by the Bureau of Public Service Reforms. 2, Honorary Fellowship of the Center of Business and Economic Research, University of Oxford, UK. 3, Honorary Professor in the fields of Social Science and Administration by the University of Economics and Innovation in Lublin, Poland. 4, 2 Erasmus Plus Staff Mobility Fellowship in Poland. 5, Integrity and Leadership Ambassador Award by the National Institute for Policy and Strategic Studies, Kuru. 6, the prestigious Sokoto Caliphate Award by the Sultanate of Sokoto. 7, Distinguished Fellowship of the Institute of Health Science Research and Administration. 8. Distinguished Patriot Award by the Verbatim Investigative Magazine. 9. Outstanding Leadership Award as Icon of Educational Development by Advancing Management Academy in Abuja. 10. Fellowship of the Association of Philosophy Professionals of Nigeria upon 11. Fellowship of the Association of Teachers of Arabic and Islamic Studies. And 12. Distinguished Fellowship of the Academic Society of Arabic Language and Literature in Nigeria. Mid-time publication. I'm glad to present to the public our publication that documents the mid-time achievements of the administration of Professor Saadatu Hassan Liman, the 5th substantive Vice Chancellor of Nasarawa State University, KEFI, from April 2024 to April 2026. It provides an account of the transparent and evidence-informed based assessment of the 5 top strategic achievements recorded by the administration in the period under review. Next is the anniversary book project. The book titled A Quarter Century of Purpose, Nasarawa State University, KEFI, 2000 to 2025, and the Making of a Development-Driven Institution chronicles the 25-year history of the growth and development of USUK, which was launched yesterday to commemorate the significant milestones of UNSUK. It is divided into 14 chapters with an epilogue, and each chapter elucidating an important aspect of the history of UNSUK. I feel honored, ladies and gentlemen, to present the publication to this gathering in the spirit of the Silver Jubilee anniversary to commemorate the event. I believe this book will be presented to this gathering later. Bereavements. Some of our staff who started this journey with us are no more. We remember Dr. John Abede Abashi, Malam Haruna Ilyasu Makera, Dr. Usman S. Le, Dr. Maureen N. Nwala, Mr. Timothy Jerry Inji, Ahmad Rufai Tijani, Dr. Adegoke Bola Gade Kola, Professor Alanana Joshua Abu, Professor Henry Ahmed Egon, Ahmad Sarki Buhari, and Dr. Mustafa Ahmad. We have to particularly remember our pioneer Vice Chancellor, late Emeritus Professor David Adamu Beki, who passed away on 12 December 2025. May the Almighty God comfort the families of the deceased and the university communities. At this point, I feel obliged to commiserate, especially with the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of the Council, Professor Attahir Muhammad Jega, on the passing of his dear wife, Hajia Hadiza Jega, on 6th April 2026. May her gentle soul rest in perfect peace in Jannatul Firdaus. Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the challenges. The daunting challenges of insufficient manpower in all areas, especially with new programs in place, insecurity, need for perimeter fence and CCTV camera, payment of compensation to university customary law owners, need for improved supply of municipal services, alternative sources of power, settlement of outstanding liabilities, insufficient students' hostels and staff accommodation, and escalating AEDC bills of over 50 million naira monthly, the cost of which the 2026 budget cannot cover. We require support from all stakeholders. Another teething problem UNSUK is facing is the low enrollment by the state indigenous, to the extent that they no longer make up 50% of the 80% quota statutorily earmarked for them. We call on stakeholders to do something about it immediately so that the situation will improve for the indigenous citizens to get the necessary education deserving of them in developing Nasarawa State. With the continuous support from the state government, federal government agencies, the private sector, development partners from within the country and the international community, I am quite optimistic, ladies and gentlemen, that these challenges will be surmountable. Appreciation to stakeholders. All the achievements above could not be accomplished without the support of the stakeholders, to whom we are ever appreciative and grateful. They include His Excellency Engineer Abdullah A. Sule, the Executive Governor of Nasarawa State and Visitor to Unsuk, the Speaker, Federal House of Representatives, Retired Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, PhD, CON, the Deputy Governor, His Excellency Dr. Emmanuel A. Akabe of Nasarawa State, Right Honorable Speaker and members, Nasarawa State House of Assembly, Dr. John D. W. Mamman, the Honorable Commissioner of Education, and other members of the State Executive, His Excellency Senator Abdullah Adamu CON, the Turakin Kefi, the Chancellor, His Royal Highness Dr. Shehu Chindoya Musa, the third PhD CON, the Emir of Kefi, the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of Council, Professor Atahiru M. Jeka, members of the Council, principal officers, our Royal Fathers, staff, and students of UNSU. Other stakeholders and development partners worthy of appreciation include, but are not limited to, the following: Federal Ministries, NUC, TED Fund, AVCNU, NEL Fund, T.Y. Danjuma Foundations, ASR Africa Initiative, Dr. Ahmad Sule, Sardauna Gudi, Wada Autos, UNDP, NITDA, RMRDC, NIMET, NAPTIN, NDE, Acrisal, L-Press, NASIDA, UK Knife, NGF, Nasarawa State Algon, Tukur Buratai Foundation and Literary Initiative, Lincoln University College, Malaysia, ambassadors of the European Union delegation to Nigeria and West Africa, Poland, Portugal, Netherlands, Kenya, Cuba, Tanzania, and the Nigerian High Commission to UK, NIPRD, IHVN, MBTI, NDPC, UNSUK alumni, POSA, ONSA, MPF, NSDC, DSS, NDLEA, Zumunta Association of US, and many, many, many others. I cannot conclude today without specially appreciating the amiable students of this great university, the understanding staff of UNSUK, and the energetic as well as workaholic principal officers of this great citadel of learning for the great achievements we have recorded together. May Allah continue to bless our efforts and our affairs. Amen. In conclusion, finally, I would like to most humbly submit that throughout my tenure as Vice Chancellor, I will strive to record more achievements in the university as well as consolidate the earlier ones recorded by my predecessors in order to reposition the institution to attain greater heights for the optimal achievements of organizational objectives. I wish you all safe return to your respective destinations. Thank you very much, and God bless us all.
When you're celebrating 25 years, you've achieved a lot. You have every reason to tell why your institution is where it is today. Your Excellencies, Your Royal Highnesses,
the Nasarawa State University KEFI is graduating a grand total of 32,884 students across all the levels, comprising of 1,677 PhDs, 8,169 master's degrees, 2,000 graduating with first-class degrees in various fields.
His Excellency, the Polish Ambassador, Kosak Maciek, and then we have the representative of BOA, Dr. Udo Ubong. We have the representative of the INEC chairman, Professor Sani Adams, SAN. The Honorable Minister of Women Affairs for the Republic of Nigeria is here, Honorable Iman Ibrahim Suleiman, FSI. The TED Fund Board of Trustees, representing North Central, I'd like to recognize your presence. His Excellency, the former governor of Adamawa State, His Excellency Boni Haruna, His Excellency, the former governor of Bauchi, Ahmed Adamu Muazu, Your Excellencies, you're welcome. We also have here the protocol liaison officer to the CNC, Ambassador Yakubu Musa. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'm still appealing to us to please settle down to make it even more beautiful.
Our order of the convocation will continue with the conferment of honorary degree. The Chancellor, sir, the Nasarawa State University Kefi, on the recommendation of Senate and the approval of Council, has found Mahmoud Ahmadu, an African entrepreneur and information technology specialist, worthy to be conferred with honorary Doctor of Information Technology and Entrepreneurship, Honorary Causa of Nasarawa State University, Kefi. I therefore call upon the orator to present the candidate for the award of honorary degree. May I invite the candidate, Dr. Mahmoud Ahmadu, to please come forward. Dr. Mahmoud Ahmadu. He's here. Let's go. Thank you. The orator, please, you have the opportunity to read the citation.
The honorary graduate is already standing. Citation of Dr. Mahmoud Ahmadu, President, Nigerian Arabian Gulf Chamber of Commerce, UAE, Dubai. Some men build businesses, others build industries, but a rare few build possibilities where none existed before. Mahmoud Ahmadu is one of such rare men. Nearly 3 decades ago, in 1995, a young man began a journey in business development with little more than vision, courage, and an unusual ability to see tomorrow where others only saw today. By 1998, he had founded A2A Communications Limited. And from that moment, a quiet but powerful transformation began, one that would help shape Africa's telecommunications infrastructure and open new pathways to connectivity and digital expansion across the continent of Africa. Over the years, Mahmoud Ahmadu did not just build companies, he built platforms, systems, and opportunities. Today, he has founded and scaled over 45 international companies operating across multiple continents and sectors, from telecommunications and digital solutions to aviation, finance, real estate, global trade, proving that African enterprise can compete, lead, and win on the global scale. One of his landmark achievements, online integrated solutions, founded in London in 2012, now operates more than 53 centers worldwide. It is transforming consular and citizen services and improving how governments serve their people across borders through ventures such as SW Global, New Works Solution, and the diversified Mark Group. He has continued to drive innovation, infrastructure development, and large-scale economic growth across Africa and beyond. Yet, perhaps the most remarkable part of his story is not the companies he built, but the people that he is building. A proud indigenous entrepreneur with a deep, committed sense of African development, Mahmoud Ahmadu has invested heavily in youth empowerment through sponsorship programs, hackathons, training initiatives, and professional development platforms, quietly raising a new generation of African innovators, entrepreneurs, and leaders. His achievements have earned him prestigious global recognitions, including Forbes Best of Africa and Euro Knowledge Awards. But beyond the awards and titles stands a large legacy, a builder of systems, a builder of opportunities, and a builder of people. Today, Mahmoud Ahmadu remains not just a businessman, but a symbol of what visions, resilience, and strategic thinking can achieve. His story is not just a story of success, it is a story of possibilities, a reminder that from Africa can rise companies that serve the world, ideas that shape industries, and leaders who build the future. The man who signifies all these possibilities, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, is Mahmoud Ahmadu.
The Chancellor, sir, I present to you Mahmoud Ahmadu, African entrepreneur and information technology specialist, worthy to be conferred with Honorary Doctor of Information, Technology and Entrepreneurship, Honoris Causa of Nasarawa State University, Kefi. The Chancellor, sir.
By the powers conferred on me as the Chancellor and on the authority of the Senate and Council, I conferred on you the degree of Doctor of Information Technology and Entrepreneurship, Honorary Causa of Nasarawa State University, Kefi, with all the rights and privileges thereto. Congratulations, Dr. Mahmoud.
I have the honor and privilege to call upon Mr. Mahmoud Ahmadu for his response on behalf of all other honorary graduates. Mr. Mahmoud Ahmadu.
Wassalatu wassalam, Rabiul Karim. The Executive Governor of Nasarawa State, my Vice Chancellor, permit me to start on existing protocol. Sir, I stand here today in a capacity of, I can say, three capacity. One, as a capacity of alumni. We are the pioneers. I remember when the university run a PhD master's program. Then during Dr. Tambi, who is late, and Professor Barde, I want to believe. The other one, I'm standing here today appreciating as the son of the soil, because I'm a traditional title holder in Nasarawa State as Jakadan Wajen Lafia. So with that, the third one will come with a little token pledge I will give the school and a little advice for the graduates. First and foremost, I appreciate the Governing Council, the school, for finding me worthy with this wonderful award that has been honored on me. With that, there's nothing I could say but rather than say thank you very much. And I'm here today after being an alumni by student. I've become an alumni by the honor that has been ventured on me today. Going forward, I will call the president of alumni of the school to make sure that they invite me in everything that the school have to do. Your Excellency, sir, the Vice Chancellor, the Chancellor, and the Pro-Chancellor, I'm here today on behalf of my own capacity, Mahmoud Ahmadu, the Jakadan Wajen Lafia, offered, I heard that we have about 82 students that came out with first class. I will want to give each and every one of them 100,000 naira to take with them. Additionally, in the capacity of me being the chairman of ICT, digital economy of whole Africa, I pledging to build a technology hub for the university, a state-of-the-art technology hub. And I have the final offer for today. I have a job offer for at least 50 students of first class, more especially in the lines of technology. So I have a job offer for them in the group. With that, finally I can say thank you, and there's nothing I could say. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
I now invite the Vice Chancellor to hand over the honorary graduate to the alumni president, Nasarawa State University Alumni Association, for their induction. May I also have the privilege to invite the President of the Alumni Association to please come forward for the induction of our honorary graduates. The President, sir. President, Alumni Association, Barrister Egia. Okay.
I hereby hand over the honorary graduates for induction. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, sir, on behalf of Nasarawa State University, Kefi Alumni Association, acting as the president, I hereby admit you all to the Nasarawa State University, Kefi Alumni Association, with all the rights and privileges thereto. Congratulations to all of you, and thank you so much.
Thank you very much. With the kind permission of the Chancellor, may I call all visiting Vice Chancellors, other friends of the university, to come forward and present their goodwill message.
It was intense, and it took about 50 months of rigorous research, academic research and engagement. But thank God we are here. And my choice for the university, of course, of my course was deliberate, intentional, apt, and timely because of the prevailing security situation globally. The global community are faced with the security challenges. That is why I choose that. And I'm happy today we have come to the end of the program and we have graduated. And the concept of choosing that program was out of my compassionate zeal to contribute my quota in addressing the issue of peace, sustained security, and good governance. And when you talk about good governance, you cannot distinguish good governance and security. They are interwoven elements that you cannot distinguish. As enshrined in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that the primary purpose of government is the protection of lives and property of the citizen in section 14, subsection 2B of the Constitution. So that informed my choice to select this program, and I'm happy today, here we are.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm from the University of produce the Vice Chancellor. I think it's important that we know that.
Thank you very much, sir. Next.
Vice Chancellor, good afternoon all. My name is Professor Sita Abu. I'm the Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic from Bayes University. On behalf of our Vice Chancellor, Professor Jamila Shuara, we say congratulations to you and management, and we say congratulations to all your students on this special occasion. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Next.
Professor Sani Ahmad Yauta, the Vice Chancellor of Gombe State University. On behalf of the Council, Senate, Management, Students, Staff and Students of Gombe State University, we heartily congratulate you on this achievement. Congratulations, ma'am.
Next.
Your Excellencies, Your Royal Highness, Madam Vice Chancellor, I am Nuruddin Muazu Maifata, Director Isa Mustafa Agway Polytechnic Lafia. With profound joy and heartfelt admiration, the Isa Mustafa Agway 1 Polytechnic Lafia extend its warmest felicitation to the Governing Council, Senate, staff and students of Nasarawa State University, KFI, on the auspicious occasion of your 8th combined convocation ceremony and the 25th silver celebration. This milestone is not merely a celebration of academic achievement, but a clear testament to the enduring pursuit of knowledge, excellence, and service to humanity. It reflects the collective dedication of your revered institution to shaping minds, nurturing talents, and preparing leaders for the challenges of tomorrow. As you confer degrees and higher academic qualifications upon deserving graduates, may this ceremony inspire renewed commitment to scholarly works, innovation, and moral integrity. May the graduate carry forth the torch of enlightenment, becoming ambassadors of wisdom and agent of positive change in our society, while also carrying the values of integrity, curiosity, and character instilled during their time at this great university. In fraternal solidarity as one of your ambassadors, heading an institution in the state, I pledge continued collaboration in academic exchange and manpower development in line with government policies and educational framework. On behalf of the entire Isa Mustafa Agway the First Polytechnic Lafia, I salute your accomplishment and pray for greater stride in the years ahead. Congratulations, Madam Vice Chancellor.
Please, sorry, His Excellency the Visitor has another function, so please be brief. Just exchange.
It was a very great pleasure for me to
in just 1 minute.
Be here. At the same time, for me to be one of the celebrants here. You can see so many people are here, and most of the faces, some of them have gotten, doctor degree. I'm just concluding my also masters. So I wish most of the people that are, educating and also have an education will also, play part of it and feel encouraged to also participate in such things and to have their time so that they can be able to come, and have their knowledge taken, which is a very good thing. You meet with so many people that you don't see before. Like now, I met so many of my friends that has already taken me a very long time that I didn't see them. Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Next.
Professor Shedrack Best, Vice Chancellor, Plateau State University, Bokost. I congratulate our cousin university, Nasarawa State University, on its 25th anniversary and the combined 8th convocation ceremony. Congratulations and more feats.
Next.
I am Professor Alexander Kure, Deputy Vice Chancellor, the Federal University of Applied Sciences, Kachia, Kaduna State, representing Professor W.B. Curix. Congratulations.
Next. Yeah, Professor Musa Inwafodio is my name, Vice Chancellor at a university called Plateau State. On behalf of my humble self, staff, and students of Anna University, we congratulate you on this special occasion of your 8th combined convocation ceremony and silver jubilee anniversary. And I'm very proud to associate myself with the development in this great citadel of Guinea. Congratulations and God bless.
Next.
My name is Professor Mohammed Hadi Suleiman, the Vice Chancellor, Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida University, IBB University, Lapai. On behalf of the Council, the Senate, the student, I heartily congratulate you. Once again, congratulations, my sister and my colleague.
Next. Professor Mohammed Aliu Paiko, the Vice Chancellor of Abdulkadir Kure University, Akum, Mina, Niger State. On behalf of the Council, entire management, staff, and students of Abdulkadir Kure University, Mina, we congratulate you on the giant strides, and especially on this 8th combined convocation and your 25 years anniversary. We wish you well, and Abdulkadir Kure University is proud to be associated with you. Thank you and congratulations, ma'am. Next. Thank you.
The Vice Chancellor, distinguished guests here present, on behalf of the Council, management, staff and students of Federal University Lokoja, I, Professor Sali Hudan-Lami Musa, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic, congratulate the Nasarawa State University on this occasion. We wish you many more successes in the years to come. Thank you very much.
Next.
Thank you. The visitor and the Vice Chancellor, I am Professor Saleh Abdullahi, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academics, Nile University of Nigeria. On behalf of my Vice Chancellor, Professor Dili Dogo, the Council and Management of Nile University, we congratulate you on your Silver Jubilee and the 8th combined convocation. Congratulations, ma'am.
Next.
I am Professor Amina Mustafa, the Deputy Vice Chancellor of Bayero University, Kano. On behalf of the Vice Chancellor, the Council, the Senate, the entire staff and students of Bayero University, the great citadel of Nalen, we want to sincerely congratulate you on achieving this milestone. Congratulations, ma. Thank you.
Next.
Your Excellency, the visitor to Nasarawa State University, Kefi, Engineer Abdullahi A. Sule, the Vice Chancellor, my name is Dr. Yahya Mekafi Musa, Director, College of Agriculture, Science and Technology, Lafia. On behalf of the Governing Council, the management, the academic board, staff and students, felicitate with you on the 8th combined convocation ceremony. We also want to felicitate with you for our 25 years anniversary, that is 25 years of service to humanity. We congratulate and may God bless you.
Thank you very much.
Next.
Thank you. Your Excellency, the visitor to Unsuk, all protocols duly observed. My name is Professor Mohammed Isakida, the substantive Vice Chancellor of Federal University of Lafia. The Vice Chancellor, we congratulate you. We are proud of you. Congratulations. Thank
you. Next.
I had to do it the sisterly way, observing all established protocols. I, Professor Hawa'u Evelyn Yusuf, the pioneer Vice Chancellor, Unique Open University, felicitates with you on these two grandiose occasions. We are proud of you. You have made us women extremely proud with all these achievements. Congratulations.
Unique Open University is based in Lagos. Next.
Your Excellency, the Vice Chancellor, my name is Professor Abubakar Munguno, representing the Vice Chancellor, University of Maiduguri, who sends me to tell you that this occasion will not be complete without the representation from the University of Maiduguri. On behalf of the Vice Chancellor, Council, Senate, staff and students of the university, I wish to congratulate you on this very, very auspicious occasion. You have done well. We were 50 years last year. This year you are 25 years. So you are only halfway, Mr. Vice Chancellor, Madam Vice Chancellor. On behalf of the Vice Chancellor, I present to you the goodwill message.
Thank you. Next.
My name is Dr. Adegbemisola Olotu, the Deputy Provost Admin, FCT College of Education, Zuba. On behalf of my Provost, Dr. Sule Mundi, management, staff and students of the college, we wish you a hearty congratulations, Higher Grandma.
Thank you very much. Next.
Your Excellency, the Vice Chancellor, on behalf of my VC, University of Abuja, Professor Abdul Hakim Fahimi, I want to sincerely congratulate all of you for this remarkable achievement. He has asked me to extend his warm regards and his apologies for his ability to be here physically. And Professor Rafatu Abdul Hamid and the entire university community congratulate with you. And I also want to congratulate you, my dear sister and friend, for this remarkable achievement. And we pray for more achievement, inshallah, in the near future. Thank you very much. He has asked me to give you this goodwill message.
Next.
Your Excellency, Vice Chancellor Ma, my name is Professor Isaac Obonna from the University Librarian Michael Opara University of Agriculture, Umudike, standing on behalf of my Vice Chancellor, the first female Vice Chancellor of my university, Professor Osla Ngozi Akanwa, to present our goodwill message to you. Congratulations, Ma. From what I've listed from your address, what I perceive from there, I assure you, my Vice Chancellor would like to have the kind of person you are as a close friend. I will deliver what I saw here to her, and certainly she will come closer to you. Congratulations once more. Please accept this, our goodwill message.
Next.
Thank you, Vice Chancellor Ma. I'm Professor Augustine Clement, Vice Chancellor Adamawa State University Movie. As one of our valuable partners in progress, I stand here on behalf of the Council, Senate, management, staff and students of Adamawa State University Movie to congratulate you on this special occasion and wish you continuous success and prosperity. Thank you. Do kindly accept my goodwill message.
Thank you very much. Next.
Your Excellency, the Vice Chancellor, I am Professor Mohammed Bello Yerima, the Vice Chancellor of Sokoto State University. On behalf of the Governing Council, Senate, staff and students of our university, we are here to felicitate with you, to congratulate you on the 8th combined convocation, and of course the 25th anniversary. And we are glad with all your achievements. Already we have started talking about collaboration, so I hope that can happen. Congratulations, man. Thank you.
Next.
Your Excellencies, the Vice Chancellor, I am Professor Timothy Tese Alaba, Vice Chancellor, Reverend Father Moses Adasi University, formerly Benue State University. On behalf of Council, Senate, staff and students, I hereby present this message to you on this academic feat you have achieved so far as the Vice Chancellor of Nasarawa State University.
Next.
Your Excellency, Madam VC, good afternoon. I am Engineer Dr. Ajala Moshutaiwo, the Director for Center for Linkages, Partnerships and International Relations, Yaba College of Technology, the first tertiary institution in Nigeria. I am here representing my rector, Dr. Engineer Abdul. On behalf of him, the Governing Council, the Academic Board, the management, staff, and students of Yaba Tech, congratulations.
Next.
Your Excellency, Your Royal Highness, my name is Professor Haruna Kuji Ayuba, one of the Vice Chancellors this university has produced. I appreciate and identify with my big sister on the occasion of the 8th combined convocation and the 25th anniversary of this university. Congratulations.
Next.
Thank you. Knowledge for development is at its peak today. Vice Chancellor, His Excellencies, my name is Professor Noel Nenman Ndalbi Wanang, Vice Chancellor of Federal University of Education, Pangchen. And coincidentally, I was born in Nasarawa State. I insisted I must come to congratulate you. I've seen your excellent job and impactful job on this campus. So I can tell you I'm here to congratulate you and also learn. Congratulations and God bless you.
Next.
His Excellency, other dignitaries, on behalf of my Vice Chancellor, Professor Bashir Garba, my humble self, Sheikh Usman Gulumbe, Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic, I wish to congratulate you on the combined ceremony and the silver jubilee of this great university. Congratulations and God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Next.
Thank you, Your Excellency, Your Royal Highness, Madam Vice Chancellor. I am Professor Bello Sabo, Deputy Vice Chancellor Administration, Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria. I'm here on behalf of my Vice Chancellor, Professor Adamu Ahmed, to convey this goodwill message to Council, Senate, management, staff, and students of Nasarawa State University, KP. Congratulations. Thank you.
Welcome, sir. Next.
The visitor, sir, His Royal Highness, the Chancellor, the Vice Chancellor. I am Dr. Hawatanko Muhammad, Director of Federal Polytechnic Nasarawa, here on behalf of the Council, the management of the institution, staff, and students, to felicitate with you on the 8th convocation and 25th annual anniversary of this institution. We say congratulations to you. We are proud of you, ma, and keep it up.
Next.
Your Excellencies, our Royal Father, the Vice Chancellor, on behalf of my Vice Chancellor, Professor Muhammad Bashir Tahir of Yobe State University, Damaturu, he asked me on behalf of the Senate and management of the university, the students, to present to you this goodwill message. Congratulations.
Next.
The visitor of Nasarawa State University, KEVI, at the same time visitor of College of Health Science and Technology, KEVI, the Chancellor here, staff and students, to present a letter of commendation containing thousands of greetings and appreciation over what you are doing, and wish you Congratulations, and then wishing you good luck and best of the best and out of the best. Congratulations.
Thank you. Next.
The visitor, Pro-Chancellor and Vice-Chancellor of Nasarawa State University. My name is Professor Labodi Agumbiade. I hereby represent my Chancellor, Alhaji Dr. Shehu Yamusa III, the Chancellor of Miwa International University, who is also Chancellor of Nasarawa State University, who is also Chancellor of Islamic University of Uganda. And I learned just now, there is also Chancellor of Nasarawa College of Science and Technology. It's the quadruple Chancellor. Thank you, sir. And also on behalf of the Vice Chancellor, Professor Muhammadu Tanko, I hereby present a goodwill message to you, dear Vice Chancellor, with whom we are already in a partnership, in collaboration, because we are one of the closest sister universities in this territory. We are just 20 kilometers away. We wish you the very best in your 25 years. We are just 5 years. Well, that's 1/5. But hopefully, and by God's grace, we will gradually get there. Thank you very much, and wish you all safe journey back. Thank you.
Next.
His Excellency, the Governor of Nasarawa State, who doubles as the visitor of the university, the Chancellor of Nasarawa State University, who equally happens to be the Chancellor of my university, Atiba University, Oyo, Ranga Edesa. I want to tell you that we are one of the 3 institutions that have just signed a memorandum of understanding with Nasarawa State University, because we've been following your development. And the Chancellor has been encouraging us to be part of the development so that we can equally grow. We are just 8 years old, and I'm sure all things being equal, by the time we're celebrating 30th, we'll be alive to celebrate with you. I present to you this goodwill from the Atiba University, Oyo. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, my name is Kingsley, representing the Secretary General of the Committee of Vice Chancellors of Nigerian University, Professor Andrew Haruna. On his behalf, I say a big congratulations to you, ma, and to the entire university community. And I present to you his goodwill message.
Thank you.
Your Excellency, the visitor, yes, please. Out of joy and delight, I have to tell this congregation that this convocation ceremony has witnessed the largest visiting vice chancellors and heads of other tertiary institutions in any convocation that has recently taken place. Sir, this is a golden opportunity for us to have reached out in terms of our visibility. You all, we thank all the visiting vice chancellors and heads of tertiary institutions for finding time to come and witness what is happening today. Thank you, and may God bless you all. The Chancellor, I also have the opportunity and privilege to especially call upon the Executive Governor of Taraba State, His Excellency Dr. Agu Kefas, and the Executive Governor of Sokoto State, His Excellency Dr. Ahmad Aliu Sokoto, in that order to present their goodwill messages. Your Excellencies, sir.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Nasarawa State, Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Taraba State, Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Adamawa State, Your Excellency, the former Governor of Adamawa State, Your Excellencies, the former Governors of Nasarawa State, and that His Excellency, the former Governor of Bauchi State, Distinguished Senator Wadada, the Honorable Minister here with us, Your Royal Highness and Chancellor of the University, 4 Vice Chancellors, the Vice Chancellor of the University, and the entire management of the University of Nasarawa State University, staff and student and graduating student. I have the honor and privilege on behalf of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of the State, Dr. Hamel Aliu Sokoto, to be here with you on these occasions. And at the same time, to extend the Governor's greeting from the State of the Caliphate. At the same time, to pledge the Governor's assistance to the Nasarawa State University for development, which my Governor is an alumni of the university also. The good people of Sokoto and the governor asked me to extend their greeting to the entire management of the university and good people of Nasarawa State. With me, the governor has assisted the university for development, the sum of 25 million naira. Here with me, the money is here cash. At the same time, the governor asked me to tell the management of the university that among your proposals project we saw in the book sent to him, he will take the responsibility from the Lame Foundation to finish of the international house, which cost 126 million naira. And we are just waiting for the management to give us the location so that we can start the project. Thank you, and wassalamu alaikum on behalf of His Excellency Dr. Aliu Sokoto and good people of the Caliphate. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the Governor of Nasarawa State, Your Excellency, the former Governor of Adamawa State, Mr. Boni Haruna, Your Excellency, the Chancellor of the University of Nasarawa, Your Excellency, distinguished National Assembly members, the Governor of Bauchi State, the former Governor of Bauchi State, the management and staff of the University of Nasarawa State. Here is a greetings from the Governor of Taraba State, Dr. Abu Kefas. He asked me to come and deliver his message. He is also an alumni of the University of Nasarawa State. He has pledged the sum of 25 million naira as well to ensure also that the University of Nasarawa will also factor it into other areas of development. Thank you, and may God bless you.
Excellency, the Chancellor, our dear congregation, let me state that both the governors of Taraba State and Sokoto State are our proud alumni of Nasarawa State University. Can we please give them an ovation? The Chancellor, I now call upon the Dean of the School of Postgraduate Studies to present his candidate who have satisfied the requirements as prescribed by Senate of Nasarawa State University, CAFI, and have been found worthy, both in character and learning, to be awarded postgraduate diploma. The Dean.
Thank you. Will all the candidates for the award of postgraduate diplomas please rise and remain standing? You are instructed not to wear your own hood. Chancellor, sir, in the name of the School of Postgraduate Studies and by the authority of the Senate, I present the following graduating students whose names appear on the list hereafter, those present and those unavoidably absent, for whom I stand proxy, who have been found worthy, both in character and learning, to receive postgraduate diplomas of the Nasarawa State University, KEFI.
By the authority of the Senate, I confer you all, for those present and those unavoidably absent, for whom the dean stand proxy, the postgraduate diploma of Nasarawa State University, KEFI. Congratulations.
All graduates of postgraduate diploma should now wear their hoods, place the tassels to the left, and take their seats. Chancellor, sir, I now call upon the Dean once again of the School of Postgraduate Studies to present his candidates who have satisfied the requirements as prescribed by Senate of Nasarawa State University, CAFI, and have been found worthy, both in character and learning, to be awarded master's degree. The Dean.
Thank you. Will all the candidates for the award of master's degree please rise and remain standing? You are instructed not to wear your hoods. Chancellor, sir, in the name of the School of Postgraduate Studies and by the authority of the Senate, I present the following graduating students whose name appear on the list hereafter, those present and those unavoidably absent, for whom I stand proxy, who have been found worthy, both in character and in learning, to be awarded master's degree of the Nasarawa State University, KEFI.
By the authority of the Senate, I confer you all, those present and those unavoidably absent, for whom the Dean stand proxy, the master's degree of Nasarawa State University, KEFI. Congratulations.
All graduates of master's degree should now wear their hoods, passers to the left and get back to their seats. Congratulations. The Chancellor, sir. I now call upon the Dean of School of Postgraduate Studies once again to present his candidates who have satisfied the requirement as prescribed by the Senate of Nasarawa State University, KEFI, and have been found worthy both in character and learning for the conferment of Doctor of Philosophy. The Dean, sir.
Thank you very much. Will the candidates for the award of degree of Doctor of Philosophy please rise and remain standing? You are instructed not to wear your hoods. Chancellor, sir, in the name of the School of Postgraduate Studies and by the authority of the Senate, I present the following candidates whose name appear on the list hereafter, those present and those unavoidably absent, for whom I stand proxy, who have been found worthy, both in character and in learning, to be conferred the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of the Nasarawa State University, KEFI.
By the authority of the Senate, I confer you all, those present and those unavoidably absent, for whom the Dean stand proxy, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of Nasarawa State University, KEFI. Congratulations. I also seize the opportunity to congratulate His Royal Highness, the Ohinoi Ege of Kotonkarfe, and also His Royal Highness, the Adua Yankwa of Panda, and also our Secretary to the State Government. Congratulations, including my dear Registrar. Congratulations for your PhD.
The Chancellor, I have the honor to invite the recipients of Doctor of Philosophy to move to the desk and receive handshake from the visitor. Awardees of Doctor of Philosophy, please start filing out to come and receive handshake. Okay, handshake. Your Excellency, sir.
We are going to 40. Thank you very much. Minister, what is it? What? They need to announce so that
is the 8th combined convocation ceremony taking place at Nasarawa State University, celebrating 25 years of great achievement and impact. Of course, we have, in the history of convocations, more than 25 sister universities and institutions coming to celebrate with Nasarawa State University. And of course, an executive handshake going on with His Excellency, the Governor. The Chancellor said we cannot cut anybody because this is just one moment and it's one moment. Let's take it slowly for our executive handshake with His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Nasarawa State and the visitor. The Chancellor says, we have the Royal Highness's traditional rulers, we have heads of agencies that are here to learn more on how to govern, and we have, of course, members of the State Assembly too that are here. This is an institution that has housed a lot. I mean, we have governors as past students here, alumni of this great institution, Nasarawa State University. The PhD student taking the executive handshake because they deserve it. It's been hard work, and more hard work, and today we are getting the results. It's the graduation day. They've been looking forward to it, and the governor says, no problem, I'm going to be here to say congratulations to each and everyone. We're not cutting anybody out. 25 years of existence in Nasarawa State University, and we have a lot to tell. A lot has been said, a lot has been written, and of course a lot more will be seen, because the reality of it is when you have a leader who understands what it takes, you'll get what we're getting here today. To the sister institutions that came around to celebrate.
As the PhD holders receive executive handshakes,
I would like to quickly take you through a brief history of the Nasarawa State University, KEFI. The pioneer Vice-Chancellor of the Nasarawa State University, KEFI, was Emeritus Professor David Adamu Beki of blessed memory, who passed away in December 2025. A renowned academic who was recognized as the first professor of education in northern Nigeria. He served as the Vice-Chancellor from 2002 to 2009. He was also the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman Governing Council for the university. Under his leadership, lecturers and renowned scholars were brought from the prestigious Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, University of Jos, amongst others, for a solid academic takeoff foundation for the university. The second Vice-Chancellor was Professor Suleiman Bala Muhammad, who served as the immediate past Vice-Chancellor before April 2024, when the present Vice-Chancellor, Professor Saadatul Hassan Liman, took over office on the 15th of April 2024. Professor Saadatul Hassan Liman is the fifth substantive and first female Vice-Chancellor of the institution, under whose leadership the university got its recognition as the first in Nigeria for quality education by the SDG 4 and number 8 overall in the 2025 Times Higher Education Impact Rankings. Second best state university in Nigeria after Lagos State University, and also ranked number 36 in sub-Saharan Africa and among the top 1,000 in the world. Indeed, what a man can do, a woman can do better. Professor Saadatul Liman has pushed forward the legacies of her predecessors. Under her leadership, Professor Saadatul Liman has recorded key achievements, focusing standardizing academic performance and infrastructural growth of the university, making sure of full accreditation for key programs including law, town planning, and health information management. Professor Liman also successfully achieved full recovery and profitability for the Nasarawa State University KEFI Microfinance Bank. Another milestone achievement under her leadership is the establishment of Africa's first Materials Development Institute, which aims to advance raw materials development, commercialization, and entrepreneurship. Worthy of mention also amongst her achievements is the inauguration of the Faculty of Communication and Media Studies and expansion of specialized research centers. Talking about research centers establishment, the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Saadatul Liman, took it to another level in her foresight and dynamic leadership. She appointed a third Vice-Chancellor specifically for research, innovation, and linkages to boost global partnerships and open Nasarawa State University to the world. Indeed, it has yielded results, as the university has gained recognition globally at the 75th General Assembly and Scientific Congress of the World Federation of Hydrotherapy and Climatotherapy, FEMTEC, for the establishment of the Jose Centino Center for Medical Geology Research at Nasarawa State University, the world's first dedicated center for medical geology. Pioneering postgraduate programs, PGD, MSc, and PhD. The center, which is in collaboration with International Medical Geology Association and HEC Biopharma, Germany, is to serve as a scientific center of excellence for the field of medical geology for positive impact on health. Nasarawa State University KEFI prides itself to have produced the first African professor of medical geology, particularly the first black man in the world to become a professor of medical geology in the person of Professor Kito Ngargu, who is the Nasarawa State University Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Research and Innovations, Linkages and Alumni Affairs. and also the director, Jose Centino Center for Medical Geology Research at the Nasarawa State University, KEFI. Also notable among lecturers who have made great impact academically in the Nasarawa State University is a very senior lecturer with the Faculty of Law who authored the Nigerian Law Dictionary in the person of Dr. Suleiman Ismaila Inchi, a former Attorney General and Commissioner of Justice for Nasarawa State. Speaking of the law department and its impact, the Nasarawa State University is proud to state that 2 of its graduating law students, Rose Adaji of the year 2012, graduated with a first-class degree at the Lagos Law Campus, and also Seidu Bahija Maji of SET 2024 also made it with a first-class degree at the Yenagoa Law Campus. The Law Department of Nasarawa State University, KEFI, also had a lecturer, His Royal Majesty Professor Epifani Chigogu Azinge, who introduced the information technology law in Nigeria. He was the former Director General of the Nigerian Institute of Advanced Legal Studies. Let's take you back to the podium. We will come back for more information. Thank you.
Proud. Just if you ask me to define a slave queen, you are the slave queens. Beauty, brains, resilience, hard work, dedication to get to this point. I'd like to congratulate Dr. Aliyu Bello, the APC chairman in Nasarawa State, to congratulate Salisu Aluko. Did I see you, Ambassador Salisu? Congratulations to you from the Federal Polytechnic Nasarawa. Congratulations, my little brother. And all of these beautiful women, you are the slave queens, because it takes a lot, not just for powder, slim dresses, no. Intelligence, resilience, determination, and never giving up. So we congratulate you, ladies, and the men too. Dr. Esther Alu, congratulations, the women leader, North Central of the APC. Once again to Labaran Shaibu Magaji, PhD, SAN, Matawalen Toto, the Secretary to the Government of Nasarawa State. Congratulations. To all of you, congratulations. It wouldn't have been this beautiful without the executive handshake. Come. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Thank you so very much. You could only have it here in Nasarawa State, where the governor says, I am for the people. We thank you very much. I'll hand over to the register.
Your Excellencies,
congratulations
let me once again congratulate all our PhD holders who have just been graduated.
I feel great and proud, and I am so elated and happy being one of the convocants today. And I give all glory to God Almighty who has made this possible.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor and privilege to invite the Vice Chancellor of Nasarawa State University, KEFI, to call upon the visitor to address the convocation.
Well, this is a journey I started as far back as 2018. To the glory of God, I did my external defense precisely on the 20th of February 2023. And that was when I was pronounced an academic doctor. But since then, there has not been any convocation. So that is why I say I'm happy, I'm elated, I'm proud, and I'm grateful that today has come to fruition and is a reality. because I've been longing for this particular day, a day I will do this convocation. And to the glory of God, it is a reality. It's been done today and has been done successfully well. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the Governor of Taraba State, Your Excellency, my dear brother, the former Governor of Adamawa State, Boni Haruna, the Right Honorable Speaker, Nasarawa State House of Assembly, the representative of the National University Commission, our father, His Royal Highness, the Emir of Kefi, and the Pro-Chancellor, Nasarawa State University, the Chancellor, Nasarawa State University, Kefi, the Pro-Chancellor of the University, the highly respected Professor Tahiru Jega, and all members of the Governing Council, members of the State Executive Council, the CEOs of federal and state organizations, as well as captains of the private sector who are here, the Vice Chancellor, Nasarawa State University, Kefi, Saadatu Hassan Liman, principal officers and other members of staff of the university, highly respected visiting vice chancellors and the heads of tertiary organizations that have all come here, institutions who are here, distinguished invited guests, officials of ASU and affiliates, our dear graduates, distinguished members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. First, let me sincerely apologize, especially to my dear brothers who are actually representing the other governors who are here, because it's 25 years of our own anniversary. So if I have seen one of the longest convocation, then you know that is the reason why we have it. I want to also apologize to our representative of the President of Tanzania for keeping you out here for so long. For that reason, I have no intention of reading my speech because it's a very long speech and I really respect everybody's time. And most of the people who are delivering the speech to have left anyway. So for that reason, I have no intention of reading the speech. What I intend to do is first to congratulate the university for attaining 25 years of existence. And these are very, very useful, very important 25 years that have benefited humanity. Let me thank distinguished Senator Abdullah Adamu, the first visitor, for the initiative to set up this university. And let me thank all the other visitors who have been there, the various other vice chancellors, and especially the vice chancellor today, Saadatu Hassan Liman, for the wonderful contributions that you have made together with the management, the governing council. Let me sincerely appreciate the chancellor, the Emir of Kefi, and the Pro-Chancellor, Professor Tahiru Jega, for the wonderful contributions that you have made. Let me use the opportunity also to congratulate all our graduates. Especially, I've never seen this number of PhDs that I have seen today. And this has actually sent a message about this university. I have also never seen this number of visiting vice chancellors as well as heads of institutions coming on the day of convocation that we have seen today. For that reason, I want to say thank you to all of you. Let me thank Your Excellencies for your wonderful contribution that you have just announced. It means a lot to us. That is how we continue to build universities. Let me also use the opportunity to thank all the donors. Today, I have commissioned several projects, and all these projects were carried out by friends of this university as well as other alumni of the university. So let me congratulate the leader of the alumni for whatever it is that you are doing that is attracting and encouraging the members of the alumni to continue to add value. Let me thank and congratulate all those, the awardees for today, for this wonderful thing that you have done. At this moment, the university have announced about 82 students who have gotten first class. and 21 of them are men, 21 are women. Let me say the Nasarawa state government will give every one of them 500,000 naira, and that will add to 41 million naira that we are given to every one of them. In addition, you have also announced 3 best students that we have done. Every one of them will get $1 million naira to make it 44 million naira that we are given every one of them. You have also mentioned about several other projects that are going to be done. As far as Nasarawa state government is concerned, we will continue to support you so you continue to display this wonderful thing that you are doing, not only in Nasarawa state but Nigeria. While shaking hands with most of the PhD students, I have had so many of them telling me from where they are from, and so many of them congratulating us for what we are doing. One of them mentioned he's even from Nigerian Republic. One mentioned he's actually from Cross River. One mentioned he's actually from Oshogo and the rest of that. That is the kind of Nigeria we want to see, and Nasarawa State University is showing that kind of Nigeria. I want to congratulate you for what you have done. I congratulate you once more, the institution, for everything that you have done so far to place the university where they are. May God Almighty continue to support you. Once more, congratulations on your 25 years anniversary, and God bless you.
From the 8th combined convocation of the Nasarawa State University KEFI has witnessed a large turnout of both graduates and visiting vice chancellors of various universities across the country. It was a beautiful outing and successful occasion. We would want to quickly appreciate the contributions of the former governors and the present governor of Nasarawa State for their intentional contributions to the success of institutionalizing the Nasarawa State University. Nasarawa State University couldn't have come this far without the full support of the former governors of Nasarawa State, who succeeded former Governor Abdullahi Adamu, late Governor Aliwa Akwedoma of blessed memory, former Governor Umaru Tanko Al-Makura, and the sitting Governor, His Excellency Engineer Abdullahi Esule, who all contributed immensely to the growth of the institution.
Health Sciences, Faculty of Education, Faculty of Environmental Science, Faculty of Law, Faculty of Nature Applied Sciences, Faculty of Social Sciences, Institute of Education, and Center for Continuing Education. The Chancellor, sir, I have the pleasure to invite the Dean, Faculty of Administration, to invite his candidates.
Chancellor, sir. Please, can the students or graduates of Faculty of Administration from the 8 departments please rise and stand? Hello? Can the graduates of the Faculty of Administration rise and keep standing? Huh?
Faculty of Agriculture.
The Chancellor, sir. The graduates of the Faculty of Administration and by the authority of the Senate, I present the following graduates standing before you, whose names appeared on the list of graduates herein. Those present and those unavoidably absent, for whom I stand proxy, who have been found worthy, both in character and in learning, to be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Science, as the case might be. So I said the faculty warehouses 8 departments, and each of the departments is graduating the students in this respect. Thank you.
Will all the graduates for the award of Bachelor of Degrees from the Faculty of Agric please stand and remain standing? The graduates are not to put on their hoods. Vice Chancellor, sir, in the name of the Faculty of Agriculture and by the authority of Senate, I present the following graduates standing before you, whose name appear on the list hereafter, who's present and those unavoidably absent, for whom I stand proxy, who has been found worthy both in character and in learning to be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Agriculture, as the case may be.
Will all the graduates for the award of bachelor's degrees from the Faculty of Arts please stand and remain standing? You are instructed not to wear your hoods. Chancellor, sir, in the name of the Faculty of Arts and the authority of Senate, I present the following graduates standing before you, whose names appear in the list thereafter, those present and those unavoidable absent, for whom I stand proxy, who have been found worthy in character, both in character and in learning, to be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts, as the case may be.
Okay.
Will all the graduates for the award of bachelor's degrees from the College of Medicine and Allied Health Sciences please rise and stand and remain standing? You are all instructed not to wear your hoods at this moment. Chancellor, sir, in the name of the College of Medicine and Allied Health Sciences, and by the authority of the Senate, I present the following graduates standing before you, whose names appear on the list hereinafter, those present and those unavoidably absent, for whom I stand proxy, who have been found worthy both in character and in learning, to be admitted to the degree of the Bachelor of Science in Nutrition and Dietetics, as the case may be.
Will all the candidates of the Faculty of Education stand and remain standing? You are instructed not to wear your hoods. The Chancellor, sir, in the name of the Faculty of Education of the Nasarawa State University, KEFI, and by the authority of the Senate, I present the following graduates standing before you, whose names appear on the list. Thereafter, those present and those unavoidably absent, for whom I stand proxy, who have been found worthy, both in character and in learning, to be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Education degree in different programs, BA Arts Education, BAc Social Science Education, and Science Education respectively, in 7 departments.
Will all the graduates for the award of bachelor's degrees from the Faculty of Environmental Science please stand and remain standing? You are also under instruction not to wear your hoods. Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the name of the Faculty of Environmental Science and by the authority of Senate, I present the following graduates standing before you, whose names appear